Go to HOPESON and go ask them. Mementa enka.
Oh my word! We'll have a look. Of course.
They say I didn't spare pass who can
spare pass in the on kura de kuye. Spare pass in the kuye papa because that dollar no kura wo 17 cedis no. Me indi we me tono 40 million. Say dollar kura about 12 and 11. Yanka say 11 and 12. Me tono 120 million. Nisa mero 120 110. We like an onion 100 million.
We have seen major
goods.
That are goods by Nansea. Press conference because it will maybe not engine almost 200 million, say 100 million. Go to HOPESON and go ask them. Mementa enka.
Oh my word! We'll have a look. Of course.
They say I didn't spare pass who can
spare pass in the on kura de kuye. Spare pass in the kuye papa because that dollar no kura wo 17 cedis no. Me indi we me tono 40 million. Say dollar kura about 12 and 11. Yanka say 11 and 12. Me tono 120 million. Nisa mero 120 110. We like an onion 100 million.
We are taking pragmatic steps, smart moves, intellectual moves to address the situation. You want to antagonize us? Please retreat. Retreat, because this will not help you. Mr. Speaker, let me assure you that unlike the previous administration, we decided to use ESLA proceeds to pay for pension funds. We will use these funds judiciously for the energy sector. And I tell you, we are determined to turn this sector around. Mr. Speaker, on this note, and on this auspicious note, let me make it clear that irrespective of the 1 cedi, we are not going to see an increase in the price of pump price at the petroleum sector. It is only an intelligent government that can do this. No, it's only a smart government. It's only a government with acumen.
Through the internet, and I saw one video by Samuel James in 2024. This is what he said.
The justification for this policy is baby o mampenyo kufuado ne bawomia se Ghana kudru no. Masa, say ye adwuma 8 hours. Ye koso ye adwuma 8 hours a e be take ye 50 years. Ne ye free amladonku no mo de akwakoto mu. Mahama say to transform this country in 10 terms one. Let's do 24/7. 3 shifts 8 hours each. Ade obeka ya no tietie obeka ya no. Adwuma ye fo nyina e wo Ghana kubatan. TUC. Omo de kasa ma adwuma ye fo nyina. Omo say, "Hey, Yewura Mahama, we die wakasa. Ya dream policy ni hu yie. We die is a game changer." Meboa. Even TUC omo kasa ma Ghana adwuma ye fo nyina omo nye NDC fo mpu no. Omo hu say hye pa. Guta Ghana adwadifo nyina kubatan. Ye from Ghana Union of Traders Associations. Omo say omu policy papa abagana abakose muchen policy we president no wan kasa we video a wo bomb man penyi Mahama Baso for this policy 24-hour economy ebe sesa Ghana magana be ye krabe masa MPP from Dr. Koboy menene na wo Metro TV also obi catch us 24-hour economy nya possible a sini who memi Okoboy mi MPP ni ona ye soafo a ya pa no so nkohwe ya pomudin so Okoboy Dr. Mua the 24-hour economy is possible. Honorable Kissi Dixon, MP for Anyanso Otuo, MPP ni mapa, or your surgeon, Dr. Mua, will be on Google of the 24-hour economy, and your dukem. Alan Chairman, on an MPP near where 1 district, 1 factory. So, also be catch short the 24-hour economy, nipa chrononte politics, I say, Yemi dream, Alan Chairman. Dr. Busakara, CPP ni, or the 24-hour economy, papa. adutwam so binia obi catch us say nya possible a just say your time hunu kwa oni bibia aka na oka de ye ne de
man. Oh man, ebusia me mamwado and my elite kakra and e ka de nanka memma membra I got a call late in the night. So my second born any problem kakra until the whole night nini na into men come and so now so and some no we have no choice but to come out. You can see say menini and nan is because I haven't slept today. It's family issues, but yeah, but now na say if you so near ready, not just at night and for one so because you must brighten the corner. Until sometimes no, in as much as say a bepesi a bebani be dinkita hono. Yan to ye zip mo ya we dear and yet there are certain times I think things like this will happen. Mestre mo YouTube no. One like page in the mommy. I'm not talking about just tapping on the page for YouTube. I want you to actually like it. I see Joe is for her. I also need you to leave a comment. Say when leave a comment here. It's very hard for me to know who is here. Yes, so say Joe, me say, I'm a friend of the mama, me name madam free or how tell the day bia se many problem or you know. Nedana 2 a.m. na 3 a.m. 1 a.m. near nam. I baby more. And so Namaka Yaho, Bibia be okay. YouTube for please leave a comment, like it for me. I'm sorry for my Facebook fans for almost 2-3 weeks now. Into me by Facebook, and it's because your app no the biara me catch your app no time na so 1 year netrim. So now it is up to me to go and get it done again. I tell you, sir, each month, okay, every month, Biano, just to keep Political Zone app not running on Facebook and YouTube, I have to spend 89, so say chroma to 89 to 90 US dollars. Kai say to Canada, 90 US dollars a month, every month. I have done this show for 6 years. My end for 6 years. And the app cost what? Like I told you, it costs now with what they are bringing. StreamYard, you can also check it out. For those of you who lives in the States, you can check it out. To get a premium one crowd, to get a professional one crowd, it's even more expensive. But we have kept good faith. Kakra a bit me no yeah. Intimina botre mame say no my hot kakra me guso a me hye me nia maybe. Enti once sika kakra bebe mu no I will go and renew it, but for now ne dey mo be fa no raw ni say on YouTube for me na mo person mo check so TikTok no so it's allowed so bit me be check what TikTok so they are my so say mo hu me on Facebook that is it the app no time na I spy me tries like me renew no 2-3 times but still a brand so now so what happens then they say eba na sa na unya the correct quality na o hwehwe no I feel so untumi nya den untumi how do they call it untumi in repost to after untumi nya segment now be post to later on and all of that untumi save as a matter of fact into we show ni we no say show no ko cry so that's how it is and untino mama yen hwe de nyankopon ebitumi aye na otwe da ye nimi ska bi ba mu dia definitely mekwa koye na yetumi anya your way back mechiao ema wakwa ba edeba Political Zone so and then nyame ya adomo a mechia some candidates here almost call for a year elections no ntino say a brand so we will go into stuff me had there and good. Endra and so MPP Canada said ya mwamu nimuno. Yeah press. And I say Metro press release. Edema okay. Metro press release in response to their Akwekusi Ewo Americano. And medu mu kakra na fe yedi nkomo. Meaning kan fe no kran shase na fe mintumi nin nkomo a me pese medi no. I like to share this screen with you. Na yan country NDC say the days of NPP waiting no is over. The days of MPP say ye twenya na modern amaye propaganda ansano etwem. These days as it comes, we deal with it correctly and precisely with no favor. Okay, let me start today's program by reading that. Patwa baso amonta puna mon share mama why. Mistake me da say we be repost to mama me. I mean sure. Ashtown me da say pa Mohammed Kabia, thanks for joining. Moenbio mame hello mame it's saying hope so me and madam aspiring big up yourself. Nice African also me da say SBB papa bipa me da say so joining me. When you know and Napaye me da say Honorable Patrick Kwa me da say so joining Albert Morrison Nana Jesse long time senior man see so user and Rainwater also me hu ha Emmanuel Sark Lawford Hoffman Susan Mr. Brown when you know okay, so far these are the people I can see your name. Okay, Palace GH, so you've reposted it for me. God bless you. Mehun said Kuzon, so what like God bless you. Joey Crack, big up yourself, Joe Crack. Thanks for joining. Mama me really way quick nafi young friend the program number. And I'm patcho Ubinkwa Fred Kissi Agyabeng mame, Mr. Nipi. And then me come on me be the said I'm kind of 1 hour pack it to be name boom and same room. All right, into say Mobekaya. Enche bia ena oh maybe could good. Enche bia na eye US court ede assembly ebetu dwa se eye obi a na abanda da no wo ho no one NDC fodi nkuta ho the investigation omoye no ne bibia bewie ama ya convict no and now me no can say or a convicted felon or US for a prison na eya na bibi e kire madwene so se ba ne yen Ghana for especially ye nuanom na ye from NDC no eya na ne maybe seven preduasa wanwa kakra wo the way a omoye omniama ho na nini na ne se omompe no kreka the simple and short and say so oka no kra party na ho nya akono cause omniama bi anya akono NDC a party bi a se oka no credit true bi a the truth wouldn't be there na de ya na ye me ya ne se ye no bi ekoye research ehu no kra na ye beka I don't know, for some reason they don't want to accept it. Shatta, big up yourself. Shatta mantu unke you senior. Me no problem. But I know your back door. We mean like ND senior fadi we. Okay, Wilson. Offer we. Offer no one who no say wafa. Tio, one who no say wafa. Obeka chose entesa. Obeka chose entesa. Nani you free say. He is in a new world that and then no camera ni idea way to me capture. Enti enyamia na afi wakofa picture naba na de ni kura no. Now this is my worry. Picture naba na ade ni kura no na obi ehun say bra we de wafa no. NDC ni said they be down into. When Asante Beko a power deal we started here, the first person who said Sana there was a problem there was Honorable Napo. Honorable Napo ne kan oko sada names of mahene there be enyo mahene anye obi ebe your mahene. And ana all say eya na onti ase de ntia NDC for say ba no energy sector omo ye omo ho say omo ye clean. Meanwhile say ye kakata asese ne proye a esese omo ase a enye easy. Mekai when this power deal came ye kan ho nsem ni bia Ghana for say there be da omo mpene omo ntie because dokno boy 5 cedi insuran Kenya me say na John Mahama ba ye dokno no bo aba 1 cedi ama obi anya bidie na me dwen say John Mahama bete dokno so emena na ye janto anum ni na di dokno yete dokno su mbo a na ye janto ase ono ndi dokno ntino ono no onim kra se dokno yate so anase yente so a Ghana for politicians are politicians. They will treat you the way you allow them to treat you. Say oma 50 cedi na onim say o worth 50 cedi. I don't expect so obema 1,000. Onim say wo dia 50 cedi. And that is why till date, the NDC cannot point of one monumental idea oma ye dia man cry for mo say dokno kwa na mo pe. Dokno no kro ka say obete so am na akoete no matumi adi dokno no. And the dokno ye bobi 7 cedi. Last premier ni bia ya na menene na mo ka chem se twa kwesi ene bia we ye kokenke boutique bi o na ma me no ameko no po oton ene meko ya na omo papa mu no ye ton meko no into ye nkrani anu we bisa ho say did Mahama really think this low of us? Did Mahama really think that we the Gans are nothing? That is why he has not done anything. Me say nobody bo Accra John Mahama baye okoye say man cranfo okoye say man cranfo. And a greater Accra if crouching when we left office. And I'm proud to say Bano greater Accra with the cleanness NPP did 10 times better than what NDC has done. Both sides. You sometimes sit down and you want to understand John Mahama. Say Edian Ekos papa we abrabum. Bawo mi ade oye mate mama farmer no me na me experienced driver mate me achi de moako and the experienced driver by a stories nkwa story and nkwa no mudi kuye philosophy kwa ache ewo position. The police cannot dictate what we are supposed to say. Police phone to me try the ayenka ye nipa ye were right ese ye ka de ye pe ese ye de ye be ye de ye pe se ka bia no ese omoma ye kwan ye ka. This is philosophy kwache. The same philosophy kwache comes to power. If you threaten the life of the president, then you're the which means the philosophy be ameka o. And this for no omo nim su yo ha degree no hwan na de do so kwa o. Let's put all jokes aside. Degree no hwan no ma bobo no e de do so kwa nyansa no nya adwuma e bankrupt. Let me show you how they are okay and they are all kind of crowd does not make sense. My sadie on my platform we so I mean how many times I have to say it for people to get it. The fact so be akoka say Sabio onya president ya or the idea be bono obekunu no eno nkyere so nipa ni di fo. There be yenya ne sa because what they asem no kura ko dan court wa asem we de bi ameka court no be hwe onipa kun na o make sa threat no onipa kun na o make sa threat no court no be hwe say sa mesio bintin o kura sa to me no or powers no or sa point na obetumi de aku say be president ya na adentia because emrani nim say emre bi baba nkrofo bi adwene eye den atoche kakra omo kasa keke sabe obi akogina ho John Mahama nyame etua woka ana nyankopon sabi enkumu me pacho eno no article den legal reference den ene ye dey bebu sa nipa ne for say obi say nyankopon enku John Mahama nti no nkodem ene ye sade a womo ayaburu omunua womo awuni na womo abusuafo nkwankwa sama womo asebi omo buru omunua no omo nkosama omo fo mo police station say adwoa ena ebo Kristi dua shallowness, evil, demons is what this NDC government possesses. A party that don't give a ish about themselves. A party that don't care whether today goes right or left. All they care about is they outside all of us to go and fool, so we are here to fool. First, some catch us a answer. Mokai pato with meba na we yako deal no so ba meba. Mokai say ye to aberi ye. We MPP ni na also live and answer over social media. Some pato e dey na no moka. 38%. And 38% ayira. Cathedra, and cathedra, ayira. Adintia. Because the members of this particular NDC party, omo say, any leadership, no. Womu nye nipa, ye ni omo edinsa waswo. Womu ye abeyidom, nkabretre, ewiemu etumfo ne adamoni. Woni ya ye de sebi no, atetete ye tekremasunti no kre entumi maya kwemuda. Because se NDC for ye nipa bi aferie ene nyamisuro wo mumu. Free education for one ade cha no akwane na wunko school oba ne nko he. Education na ya 419 na wo frɛ oba na no pass wo nware nko school no o tware akọ school ben ade na ya 419 enye no kre eti oba no okwa akoye den. I promise you NDC people, this time, munyani easy, sir. Utie. This time, munyani easy, sir, because I can guarantee you, the current NPP, especially our communication apparatus, is not going to sit quiet. It's not going to sit quiet no more. Because enye jimie ne yarea, yakotu aba, isi ayeden, isi ama obi figures. What the na isi di share when me dey e good pa. Obi dia ya di share na nim dey was ma kwate so adentia de pese me di huru no. Nti wo no politics no o pese we di huru ni pakeke. You see how I'm so o ma dwene nya adwuma. Enye di atem. Enra me papa frɛ me. O se me wo fa Ebenezer say empanifo tie me nti e afa ya na me nto me bo ase kakra. But Ebenezer ene me pese me ka kire wo. Mo na motete me nye sei. And it's about the current nkrofo we ye wo ho no ye ne omuntu nsen ni di o Ebeneza san nkrofo we ye gu ho we no ye ne omuntu nsen ni di cause wo ye nipa bi a ya said that atoto ye nyansa atoto yakoma awie enti yankonkwa ye same nkwa. That is the type of life they know. And you can't carry a knife to a gunfight. NDC for ye wo we omunimu nyansa from top to bottom. One way when nyansa ni na no, they don't fit into the system. Opa NDC for penifo a wo ma dwene da ho, wo mo hold big positions, so ma ye bibi ma ye huda no. Have you seen them around this government? No. They sidelining adentia because Cronfo no person wo de ne Cronfo ne classmate a Cronfo e de gada no ho. And then DNSC almost 2 betri. Now let me get into it. Ebra Asante Beko power deal we buy ya MPP for can wase. NDC for saying no correct. Nende case ne buy na ebegu obanimu ase no. Fed your master trama mo blogger so minim sawatia. Now almost say Oye Kufuado appointee. Muntie ni you pa. Me say ene NDC for say energy, big up yourself, bro. How are you? NDC for say Asante Beko ni case na yekodi in America no. Sa kwa no oye hwan oye nanado appointee. Now right away baby be say me mu say Ghanaians are finished under these people. Oma jene nkokan. Unim okasa no inti se bio me de eya e hono na ya na ewi me see Lord baby aya baby aya na ewi me say okay o kokasa but they are all cocaine obi so be kwa akohwehwe mu atwe se akoya wo kan so one pass say oye nanado appointee ana. But they don't care. It beats my mind. They don't care. So people say, oh, mom, you can't try your food soldiers and say, Aquano Crano or MPP ni NTD and the Niwe fi say, Obi to say Felix appear. Obi take your Santa Beko. Time Okwano, yes, Sebi, appointee, Edman Anado. 2. Asam na akoda akọọtụ no yi ebe ho asem ne ye ka NDC ne nyono ho sa odasani awutie me ne menua ba ma awutie me yama NDC for kwan ama de o ma dwene ayusu ya che ye Ghana na ye wo no. There is no political party ye the political will and ye the political power ashen in searching NDC and see what baby ada. For 2 times they have become supreme government. Ghana is still not benefiting. Ekufuado with 137 was able to deliver for Ghanaians. During Rawlings, they had the parliament, they had the judiciary, they had the executive. 19 years, they couldn't do foco for Ghanaians. You gave absolute power to Jerry John Rawlings and the NDC to transform Ghana for 19 years. NDC free with all the power they had. No, Ghana was what? A highly poor, indebted country, a epic country when they left. This time around, yet the full power, supreme power, at the John Mahama and in the NDC for the second time. They cannot even pay basic salaries. How can you look at these 2 parties and tell me say they are the same? Oboa. Obi ya de bi MPP no man shew eno ho time na ode ye de awoye. Obi o join MPP ka asem bi man ye wo ya eno ho time na ode ye de awoye. Na ba na membo pa de a there is nothing the NDC has over the MPP. See yes yan ka membo de a the NDC cannot compare itself in any capacity. Now, yan koswe case we see 2014-2015. Me pacho 2014. The amiminim say Nanado nye president. So I wonder how Nanado was able to appoint Asante Beko when he was not in power. These are the critical questions I always like to ask. I wonder how the NDC thinks. Assembly called the US court, no, and 2014-2015. Kakra miminim say 2013, 14, 15, 16 to 17, January 7th there. Not your president here or what power to appoint anything was John Dramani Mahama. But ene. Oh God, man. Ghana for ya boni o. Yes, say asante be ko ho abasem. Intinya Mahama na appointed no. Tini pa. Now fi mentre how a me catch on say omo ye shallow no mo nwen kwa akira what it precisely means. Why na carry the 17 power purchase agreement? Hello. Okay, as a Ghana for take or pay the 17 power purchase agreement. Me boa. Hello, mo. But just na ask an account. Me boa. Aha, na ask an account. Ana me boa. Inti me pacho NDC for na say. Yani ye jai dum so, yani ye solve dum so. President Mahama na solve dum so. Okay, President Mahama or the then solve dum so. Oh, President Mahama kofa power purchase agreement and or the buy and or the best stop dum so. And me pacho me boa. And now the power purchase agreement no ba asamwa. And ya Mahama na appoint ye nanado even though no your president. Who just had the way and you tell me to take it easy on these evil guys? Because some followers near shallow, they don't think they can't read or understand. So they tell them anything and they will take it to the market. Energy with this rate. Energy with this rate because they are ending the first that Tom when he and the Ghana Hano at time. Na Ghana for some no more chance no more Jimmy. I want my way. Muna moka try ya say enya na nadu na so budum so ton enya John Mahama na so budum so meboa. And I must say, because of the take or pay power purchase agreement that John Mahama kofa ba yenti ena yetumi so budum so, isn't that what they told us? And maybe the same power purchase agreement no ho ba ntokwa enya Mahama na sign na na Akufo-Addo na sign or sign it abeng 2014 aden. Why? Why won't I insult you? Why? Tell me why I shouldn't insult you as a person. Give me one reason why I should not insult you as an NDC youth who has gone to school, who can read and write. Some tete for no crown, no my yard tete kwa, mu Genzi the for no so my yard tete kwa. Where Jimmy? There Beneza, I thought that Munyami. Daddy. I thought that Munjami because they are ending this for you and deliberate. Almost said that. They know they just want to frustrate the life out of people. That is all they want. It is a stupid political party, and I'll say it any day. Daddy, I'm telling you, NDC is a stupid party. Because it doesn't fucking make sense to nobody. Mo dum so. Mo kofa all these power purchase they buy. Said the be amudi be wi Ghana sika. The year ya wo say energy. Time na Ghana for the dum so ma ye tuya high electricity bill. Ye tuya high electricity bill. Time na Ghana for the dum so ye tuya high electricity bill. Now we will electricity bill na we tuya high no. John Jinapon mo je ho bribe. John Jinapon mo didi huska. Kwabena don kono didi huska. The ane week said the omdi na nuzo mimuno na na ye jantoa e $20,000. Nyansa bene o. Deal na ye sign in year ben 2014. 2041 na ye president John Dramani Mahama Excellency. Hey, and you deal no problem about who Mahama ne sign ye. Enya Mahama ne sign ye. Enya Mahama ne sign ye. Eye nanado ne sign ye. Na ono de ne kwasia. E de nam social media ka kire wo a wo so wa school a wunim nyansa ne say 2014 Nanado was not in any appointing authority. However, ono na appointed beko, ono na sign deal no. Be ye ben no. Seriously, be ye ben no. And you think you are doing politics? I didn't cram kind of you, baby. I'll not even read it again. Oh, man, yes, sir. Man, yes, sir. Escape. Man, kind of you. It doesn't make sense. Me see the NDC 4 year now. Ya said there show more year no nyansen nim. Should stop this stupidity. It's getting out of hands. Nyansa bako kreni. The MPP cannot take credit for solving them so. Hey, Aden, MPP for the they can because John Mahama and the coffer power purchase agreement by and your 570. Making so deal with a good said these days men time about because I'm sure you one day met here kunya one and your heart attack you. You pay for that particular party, NDC, and the people that follow them. You pay for. John Mahama solved them so power purchase agreement. Sir, okay, fine. I felt here. 2016, the last State of the Nation's address. John Mahama me pacho in one of the paragraphs. As I mean, John Mahama kai. John Mahama say, power purchase agreement now Marcos and sign the baby abano how mine and they are working together with World Bank TNE and the Power Ministry so they can cancel 11 out of the 17 budgets they brought. This is not me. John Dramani Mahama, 2016 State of the Nation's address. John Mahama say, I didn't know mukosisa baby ba no. In fact, a boy ya ka yenya so mfaso. Entianka John Mahama we need 2017 and she say ba ko na eda nanim ne say power budgets now woman SCSN no mo de be so wudum so no or the mu 11 go back. I don't write John Mahama's State of the Nation. I don't write a script. I don't write his speeches. But that is what he told Ghanaians. Yeah. Mokai go for dame. Every year, Biana Ghana to have $584 million for power we are not using. Mama, Papa, Mama Yan Humesuna made some question. So Swan pass Ghana a NDC Fueja Padia. Sad deal, no. I don't think Sanko Mobe sign. Minina Sweni. One crown made to me aboni diwa. Okay, Sammy Jesse. And I said, me who say Abozege. Okay, Abozege, big up yourself. Ora Abozege. Me pese ubeye juma mame. Tio. Me pese ubeye juma mame. Na ejuma na ubeye mame no. Me a me ye juma ura no me ti asiye se. Se ubeye juma o. Wa me juma o. Me tuya waka. Me pato wan sign it. Can any please, can any reasonable person sign such a deal? Energy. Me if I was labor, energy, but I not bedroom you cocoa as a mammy. Nembo mejumana obano. The woman say, wo bedroom, one do, met you out. Tell me these NDC people, if it was their personal business, they would have done that. But wakoye no dia be Ghana kon. Utie. Wakoye no e dia be Ghana kon eme tuya hoka. Na arehu seme woman say power purchase one ho mukofa bae. No krenya me enim. It wasn't about the capacity no. Because we had excess. The problem was generational. The problem was generational. Fa mo aye di begum fidie mu man de de yen e de electricity ne bebreen no ye nibi. Me say NDC nko o ma dwene na enyo Emily he mo na mo so NDC for so o ma dwene nya correct o. NDC ni twitiko tie ya tiko no or the 50 cedi to me fail tank na pepepe. When you 50 cedi, I'm fan fail tank in Tiko na park is yo. Me pato say ya wo and a wo scar. Edian anka obeto next. Say there be a Tiko no bekono. Kameto petro. Tini pa. Me waka ketwa 50 cedi na me de afele me car. Me nye scam fan fili enti car ni si ho. Enti me pato se me nye ska edian na meye meto petro. Say the be ya me Tiko no be den ebeko. And this is said debi. Ah. Me wo Tiko ntumi nto petro ngumu a. Edian na ese me ye. Ese me koto Escalade ye V8. Ano be me Tiko nako. Ni abeton sa logical ya ma na Ghana ni ato say ampa John Mahama solved them so. Me can 2017 all the way to May, June. Power shedding was still going on. Doomso became finally a bit a thing of the past after we moved the can from Tema to Takrade. Nana Kufadu Nebeye year 2018. Check the date. Check the date. Into one more cover power na kraba ye no. Enu anu ei adofo amutie mi energy John Mahama to me ama generator na ba akokra an connect ama ye one bulb kra anso ansa na ofira bam. It had to take Nanado 2018 to move the can from Tema to Takoradi base. And the support to Asante region and the Kentampo Hono is streaming of electricity. Now say ya de bako edeko kumase ometiko apai and ade no kwasia there be daddy fache me ojan ana ojan so ojan do ojan wo wujina awrade NDC for pa de je say nyansa no mama politics na wi o ma dwene ama nyansa no ntumi mmọ nko bio nyansa no eni hobio wakofa ade abesio boy ka 584 million a year. Then somebody comes to make use of it. Something you couldn't do. Wum who did the order na aye jumanatem. And to them it is politics. Emily, me papa no mo frɛ me nra. Omo se ma no o ya dodo. Te ya me susu. Tire na me restrict me ho kakra no. Ko ene dwuma na nka me be din krofo we ha no nka me pastel omo beje. Omo beje no woto. Afi jade. Some of us power badges na sem ne ye kan. Oh, Sister Charity, where have you been, mommy? Long time. Ye kan. Na ebinimo dwen say ye MPP phone ti na ye ka. Ene beto udwa no. Enye me Felix na make on. Enye opon kroma na oka. Enye Dr. Gideon Boako na eka. Enye Excellency na po na eka on. It's none of them. This is US 4 court. US 4 court. US 4 court say US 4 court say. Sa papa na eba no krono a ontumi ye ne hu mfam no. Na appointees ni na ya kromfo no. Ne ho asen abedi mu ho. Kromfo na wono de ni wiase a oba ye de esi John Mahama ni soa ni so beti chobo ni wa wiya bibi. Me pacho enye me na me kan the information out there. And the John Mahama ye kromfo. Into me, I so much a chink of fire, and I'm in TSS, almost on my tube. Now that you're kind and no crack. So because I don't Mahama your crown for, and you no crest or your crown for, or your crown for. And we can give you a me. Mammy, let's take maybe me pencil away. If you're Gabriella, but I'm paying okay, you may be. Montreme, maybe. Yeah, but yes, I to do maybe. While I wait for my guest to show up. And then you're listening, maybe you are. Quick. Why was the one TSF Felix appear? Said John Mahama, your crown for no. Maybe not the reason why I said John Mahama, your crown for. I also open now him. Yes, I know. Hearts famous. Yes, I am a very crazy boy. That is why I belong to MPP who bring free education to save your stupid villagers at your village. They will bring free maternal care so that idiots like you can have girls pregnant and have babies. That is why I joined that. You, the one who is not crazy, you rather go and contract a contractor and tell the contractor that whether you come to work or not, I'll pay you. You're free, Papa. Onye Jimia, how do you come and tell MPP ni say MPP ni mo abodam? MPP ni no abodam no. Ono wan kwaka say wo be adwuma mu o wan be adwuma metu aka. MPP na abodam no. Wan ka say ye de sabe politan ke be si koko fo mu de amakuafo mbodamfo. Mbodamfo NBC fo mbodamfo a mama sa akwase ampafo we yo mu ye muli oh. That the adwuma no de be dia ma me so mo kan say ye be dia because some ya akwase ampafo leaders we dada almost say anything they go to go and talk. One, Ebra na John Mahama, tieniye. Oya kodada ni na yem. Ya wo no, ene ye start kire no kro no. Wan ede ba ye, wo papa, Mahama. Boni be no di ye, enkroma sa yemfa generator nko. Wono nko akoya no nko afa generator ne de ye ono ani business. Ena ba umia papa kote ne to. Mumu ni ba umia. Ekoka kire openi ni say, kromfo Mahama. Ne papa was starting the chrono no e wo no for nti imagine generator me pato we e documented into court be na be disprove we e no ntiri ya de obi akotum mo MPP for your friend is saying MPP for TikTok ne bloggers no so ya munsua de kakra cause some of these things mo omo de mo kwa mo betumi atutwa mo ho. We have all these things on video. So invite this is my reason why I said that. And you no cross that your mama papa we are generator. Is it new? Is it new? Eden amokano. Eh no nti obi ko kasa your mama ya kronfa ya meche no mabobo abadama na se de hamo. James say whether Jandam pull vote or not, they are gonna afford the name say Papa na wouldn't let you do man or your crom for or not free ne papa ho, ne papa your crom for or we are generator. How the fuck is that Jandam? Because Kevin Taylor class we uko tieno. Kevin Taylor, Otumika say $52 billion ya transfer from Ghana Commercial Bank. Satan the Ghana Commercial Bank assets in now $17 million. Because here, or no crown friend Jandam. Mpreko. NBC from Preko, or no crown one friend Jandam. Because here, one name said John Mahama Papa we are generator. One or so what pay this one. All names said John Mahama Papa we are generator. Where you quite denounce your boy. As Yaka, unim nanado Papa, do you are Faber to one catch me? Why? As your mere office bros said, dear Jimmy for so winning baby, seven another Papa echo we are dear Fabra. Crass for Madame for my Tom, my Johnny Diama, a bay for party we. One name. As Sianamodu say, yes, communication and wrong. Yeah, they be say yeah, they be no. Mabo damn. This time I'm missing move to Messi 2014. Don't have me do mobile friends or Ombra campaign. So ma. One or Papa, we are generator and no da ho. To buttress my point, said John Mahama Nankasaya Kronfono. John Mahama is the only MP. TNE. He's the only MP UK House of Commons. Say do Fedini ye mami. Hon send your friend. UK House of Commons meboa. Anna. Yes, UK House of Commons. I deal in America. Amajaro Cocoa scandal. And I know so many one mu read it. Enti the actual Don Mahama sanya from no. Ye fra bibi Amajaro Cocoa scandal. Don Mahama na ni din wom. Onu nkwani MP ayebo ni din say waje akuafo sika di. Asiafo amunsua de. Mo Don Mahama no ne record no. House of Commons, yes. Say do thank you. Amajaro Cocoa scandal any the enya Ghana ni bi na kan yo no aka say o twatro de ato Don Mahama. So yes say per the evidence and the paper in front of the House of Commons there is a gentleman named John Dramani Mahama who took money meant for farmers. Cocoa Piafosika, John Mahama ye day, John Mahama edi owiya ye and the UK 14 to eno ye one. Obi kura de ba ku bi so abetum wa ha en confirm ne de be ba say de a policy en confirm ne de a policy now or the alpha who we are the and we will come there, but I'm talking about hi the whole world knowing ebio ye wa ha and e koba ne say Ghana for any Brazil for e kodi play hu nkuta hodie Ghana Brazil omu kodi play hu nkuta hodie tieniye pa energy your friend Embraer it's NDC for na motron kwase asem no go and look at Embraer who's that them guys oh my Jimmy the guy just NDC for the daddy I am more alarm na me nim crofo we atem at NDC for Jimmy oh sister Dana unima ko we mute no James James say na Poalugu no hwe we spelling no Poalugu hey that is a party na just said that gather kwasiampa fu akogum se na and they are so proud. Oh yeah, the obi anim say yeah Jimmy. Oh end is good. Pato Poalugu na ye PWI. Enye Poalugu. Na kufado pa moto munko school and this munko school ya said da yanko school da yeti abelempe inti yanko school choko mami woyo aya school Joshua Kamba eso manimu ka kire mo say we ye nipa amenko school de yan say wa ban beba power na okwa adwuma bim ni ebisa wo say certificate wa here you wonsa na fa boss nipa ko say fa bonasum na Akamba onim say afidie no ebeyi NDC 2025-2026 oka say yenyi ensam fa mu asum no onim say sa de na oka ye no ebeyi ono ankasa party 2025-2026 eyi omo saying ye ni na ye wa ha. And almost education here, meboa. And on mama, boys and nom tramo more. A she ties. Yam penny, Montebetan tax my yen, or Brian Jubia tax. Montebetan tax my yam penny, you yate. And this Babamuna the same boys now, cause she ties, she police station more monope Juma. Yes, so I'm from high school diploma, meboa. And Colana Mesua here. Yay. We don't no. Please, let's be candid. And this for campaign, they say school who here, true of us. Yeah, here certificate. That is what they said. I didn't say it. Joshua Kamba said it. Don't come under my page and be a moron. Don't be an idiot. Don't be a stupid fool who doesn't read or research, who just follows what he's fed with. Me say Joshua Kamba katre NDC for one quarter and say, Mamun go school. And yamina me kan. Na obi bisa certificate ya then you won sa Now for bonusum or certificate no. That time no. Na kufado so aye no ho munko school. Na ba wo me so aye ni ti ho sen. You know, digitalization, we want to digitize. Man there's some crofo we per digitize. Yes, ye here to enter the Quran ye nsua. O manya e ka kire ne man say me nsua de adesua nye. De here ne se wo be didi amen. That is not dangerous for you. You are not worried where Ghana is going. Adesua nye. Enu ti ekofo obi se portabi. Na portabi aba. MPP fo no se ono bunu ni school no kura sa wokwa. E de na ode beye. Say show me truck. Me kolodu nam into school crowd there hu hia me buy me nkura certificate na nso me truck owi anu afa cook mo kai portabi. They were all part of the scheme to put down free education, because finally the Ghanaian parent has come to appreciate the importance of this free education. Na Ghana for any pa. Yes, I dia yanko fa ko bi oti Italy. Osi ono no fa desert so no de ko Italy. Into also fa desert so. Now fa desert to me fam eba be do Italy e here school. Mo hwe mi o enne we say na ewia no say ni me the flute no. Say menya eyi kakra ekutu kakra. Menya amango kakra me wia menum cano. Can pop 99 cents. Or the no entice you be Ghana say ebruchire de na oba unmu cook. You can't blame him. You can't blame Portabi. Yaman agenda. Yantiana na ehia minim de ha NDC for bloggers na we ebruchire no. Ba ku bi so te Holland ho. PhD hu nimfaso. Na passport who on faso kwasia obi kura Canadian passport obi wo Ghana or the PhD ejiska change the sebe Canada kura Canadian passport obi kura Canadian passport eke egunu so no ontumi kura ntuni na mfiri Canada akra nko US obi te Ghana otua ne ma fees ewe bruchire in dollars onse we jimi na mukotie Portabi no to destroy everything this MPP government was building. Now, on the education sector, no, ebede say NDC ba ben no. Even the year me yan say after enkola ekowo training ase. America will know these people still held on to their wicked ways. I'm fan kwadane jumem. Na boy ba ku interview ana me hwe. O se ade no na ne brother ya ma no. O ye ma no first one edu ba bi o mo se onfa ni school se ono so wan ko school no e na ono de be den no de be so na me se ai. Ekufu adu se ko school. Because no pay we. Because na Kufuadu nim say anya hwe kura no say utumi nya high school diploma. Say ukura high school diploma. Life, that is where it begins. Kufuadu and Bawumia, the MPP government was ready equipping the youth of Ghana. Equipping the youth of Ghana. What was NDC saying? Enya de papa inti pamuomo na fire bra we osin michia meboa oba mu wie no se wunni high school wanko high school inti ontumi mfa wadwuma inti se wo ye Ghana babu na wadwene ye adwuma wo ye Ghana babu na wadwene kokan a there are two people. One knew say you will need education to survive in this terrain near your woman. into a power chow Kobe, no matter how bad it is for you. Kobe. But I could say education. They are also education, no. Oba abemwa na upe police mo akwa, upe soldier mo akwa. Or say ni sa education no ka kire wo say menko no de ono ase menko no. Eye 419 menko no. Ni sa certificate ni ntumi mfa wa adwuma. What does you na say then ezu. Adwene nye adwuma. Enye politics. Enye politics. I hope somebody is following. Enye politics. For real. Tieni pa. Hey. Bakwa ba. I say, NDC never said free education. Hold on. NDC never said free education is bad. Please go back to your record. Fakwa see free ha. Ojan. Edmond man tells a man that Ojan. Yehu abeku Santana all kinds of free education in yet. Yehumu amalani up free education 419. Yehu see don't get here or see red gold green into Kwadana Bakwa Konyem. And I know about them. Edmond Amate Edmondo Damete Ampa Dametampa Omwa. Mudino Mohonam say Yaliena Jimmy na. Your own John Mama said, say, free education na young kwasi afemiti onu okura 2 billion cedis for education. And then I was saying, hey, sawe Jimmy, Daddy, eja pia de beneza afema odi ente ya na medium atem. Sisi Grace, we ente na ya na medium atem no. Adi awan kasa we twa honnom. Free education for one, and then I was there be NDC for one kasa education, free education ye bad. Hey. Namuno idea ya. Nanadwa. Today is Monday. Wednesday me can say meet them. Na mo join sagro na media. Me say ene. Wo fa NDC for manifesto no mo de bedi aba we no. Na o kan tro man kasa no mo di watem. Wan Onu manifesto, and you'll be a trauma, and I'm proud of you 2 manifestos. The youth manifesto and the real manifesto, meboa. And then what for end this for Nankasa manifesto? Who read it trauma or so boa? No more do at them. Intiana me person me bisa there be you. Intia bra no mun penny for ne kind trauma. 24-hour economy no, a business well therefore. Mobile Juma na Johnny at the idea. Indeed, please, indeed, is it true? Said na NDC phone him said the Adoma Hama can and Kwasi Asemwana because Bibi Yamawa. Sorry, Mofan Chamina Bibi Yamawa Kakra debut. John Mahama said, oh, free education in the Anya Papa. Me were 2 billion. I mean, find free education. But they are no more yet. Oh, President Wakasa, oh, can't obey you, oh, can't obey you. Na, Yania, Omama, Incule Nuni, Adiano, no, Yano, Ababa, Yaniso, no, Mamma, I see a Freddy Bubuzella, Nessayano, P. John Mahama, ne can you. John Mahama, ne can you. Adiachi. Obia cover the same thing. Utie. Obia cover the same thing. The John Mahama can now. Okay, and what Jimmy, MP before my Jimmy, and I want to MP before me and Passia. Oh, there be the Mahama. Oh, no, my it's not more parts as a Mahama, because I'm going to say Jimmy, the award can deny Jimmy Sam, and I'm going to Vuzela. It doesn't fucking make sense what 2 people are taking Ghanaians through. And you're fair NDC. I don't care what type of power you people possess. Kill all of us if you care. But the Amu Yaninyan send him. What Jimmy do? John Mama say me worth 2 billion and men find your free education. Mubo vuvuzela. Energy Koka said John Mama saw 2 billion now. On find your free education. John Mama didn't say that. We are Boa, we are Passia, we are Jimmy for a good for the crown for, Baumia crown for. Where is Kanu Furiata and one? This is what we are allowing these idiots to do to us. Like, why? Say eba. Emebunu no. Eye munti na yeba. Pi. Emebunu ni ebe make sure say. This time no. Mubenya ejuma ye. Na mwenyeska. Na mo de ashe mubotom. Na mo etumi de edidi. Na mo de ashe mumba. Eyezu. Eyeza. NDC Agyabeng. Ya juni huye pa. Ya juni huye. Ye mebunu ni de. This time ye njeja muhokra. Ejume bi ayedeba eno no ye frenu tutu na katakata eno no dia obeye ne se wo ye babunu a ye be ma abobo ya pi ni ye de politank esim pi ni ya ma Wellington boot pi ni ye de sikan ye kutao pi ye wia na ututu na udu enua na wo katakata Oka obe yo 24-hour economy no me kodi di no moko. Adiache. Felix Apia. Ye ni show. Felix Apia say ba. Don Mahama say so ba. Emebunu no we djuma mamu. Obama mu abobo ya. Not the politank sim. No amamu Wellington boot. Not the sikanya kutamo. No mu tutu na mo katakata. Ezu. Hey, who fellas no? I am foolish best. I fellas no ya buapa. Hey, fellas what Jimmy. Hey, fellas oh my man, oh papa. Hey, fellas. Why? That they are fellas here. Who in perfect that they are not your man can no come some you knew he was talking stupidness. Bankwasia power na upesa ubentino wabunu egu asosa mampam Jimmy Tobita NDC Tobita Osia kwa mwankasa matro mwankasa mu manifesto eno yo bisa mu manifesto no masama na mudi atem munim se na yankwasia sam ena mutro bra Ghana for dada Ghana for say omfa nkoto aba mamo sada ambo no sufri he say Jimmy na ya na afri he Mukanya kachira ye say sabi asawo for kra mo be ma 24/7 Jesus Christ. John Mahama was bold enough to stand on a platform. Me say me sada na mu say there be papa no obi na pressure ni say o medi president ni bio 24 no ye be ye disco na all kind so na Rexoma Uncle Rex you follow this stupidity say ye be ye night club e we wia night club ade na edin say night club. Edin say night club. Bronino man baptismal name night club. And the MDC person be power entino. E we are crowd person who call night club. I be mo call night club. Now president in night club ninchire mumra. Oh say, you know our sisters who work in the night. This would also help them to make some money. You know, we are not disaster national. This will help them make some money so that we can also get some tax from them. John Mahama pension 24-hour. No. Mimi niaba ase minti enende ojina begot ho. Ase minti en ojina community one ho no. Sabe bibi na ato no enti ope bibi kakra e de aso ni sika so e de bia to Brazil ne ade abobo no. John Mahama say obe populating kama. Na mini aba no nkoda oni yeni no sabe. Ye ayi fuoi tramo fuoi embrumu mana no Mahama ende ho tax. The president is a policy. You are not ashamed. Stupidly you people were giving Vuvuzela. Aden amobe ya na say Christian awuni to soso. Obe be jine mo be strippers. Messi edu no fumu odu. Nti obeba be e say be mama Adesco. E normal way. A normal way. I would always tell you people this, that you might not like my delivery, but everything I tell you is facts. You might not like how I sound, but whatever comes out of this mouth is nothing and nothing but the truth. How did we get here? And I'm UFP. UFP so Mecca say a night club 24 hours. Me pacho say no mo so mo see 24-hour market. Mumbi so mo say on my manifesto no line ben the cars so mo be see market. Let alone 24-hour market. Maybe sir. Me say o mo akasa manifesto na step na me can manifesto one step na can hear. I'm on try and this one try and line line the car say yeah buy you be 24-hour market. Because I told you enti yam pay bibi because yan crofo na tie tine de alumbo for nko organukwe for nko pepper soup for na ye koye 24-hour market here. Enti honorable 24-hour economy no mesremo samosha edian sa na mobetumi aye ewo oh say o sha say kako business no akosoro pa say man kesim yenya ba bi kura hata kako efri ayi ba eya na kako no say kako business ko pa anti no yesisi market say de be ya man kesim fo no ebetumi atonton kako 24 hours. Oshemeni. We end this in the Oshemeni. Once we were near you. Once we were ferry. Once we were ferry. 24-hour no market ne be start to hen so tie. What's what they come and kesim? Na inibibia man kesim na nkasa no. One man market krepo no enipam tede. Watchera 11. No wa pompon. Obi akonifie. But Obi wa be promise you 24-hour economy. In the 24-hour on to me yet. Onyimpefe de olum to me yet. Intine esona ha all over beton keko 24 hours. Also na ha all you weche wo be du weche 2 a.m. wo be wo fufu. Na ni we every day. Sabe man kesim hon. Man kesim po no po yen o man kesim na nkasa no. Omo 12 na wa adeda. Ghana for otoda ya na ye yo. Me say NDC for them chance ya we nya ya wodi me say ya na ya ye. Ya na ya me ya ho kwan na wo ye dem because edwene nsama ya NDC for work no a nyansa nyim intase nyim. Sometimes edwene ho na wadwene ayo bebre na edwene wo de egbe na inti se be yenwanu mi school aye kwa nya bia na wo nyina wo call ya na primary aye ko yi NDC 21 kobi diko wo yansa no wo fom na ko ye den na menu amfantini abranyi wotu mbeka kira wo de 24-hour economy na mpo nche dem agenda 111 ya na nado no start yi wo botum wa awie na wo nuanom nurse fo na doctor fo wo etum wa ye eduma no na wa abasesa what's wo the basic ko market ama etwo bo vuzela de wo aban na wa ya atepa ye bayifo ayen ho empade pa usunsum na wo kratu mu no empade pa opia bola do ediban adam kokosechi what is the bengu plate do ma we ndi did we hwe egu go tem e binwom ansa na edi okay sometimes se Burkina Faso ne de omukako na eko na ka no be se isi la pass ya hwe de we some place wo ye why na me listening maybe mama me we na say me yes we na me ntumi family we na me ka say 1 hour no crap ho me ba we amajaro no free wa me ka amajaro me bo a me ka de enti a do ma ama ye kromfo ya wo mu na embraya ebe mu na eno no dia na enwanwa ne say hanga na nkasa no bo edin echi plane no atamel se twe because ho ede na no yet ndodo mesra wa won hwehwe mu mama ai embraya John Mohammed's name was there. Corruption. So Amajaro, while he was an MP, Embraya as the vice president. Our man was or either way BB na yang aircraft no. Go to when you be what's the car what's on the drone. The name na kaya my man. And then me try when I did identical. I'm gonna tell you something that is identical with the Asante Beku case and Airbus. And that will solidify, that will be my main point, why John Mahama is a thief. If you can prove that wrong, take me anywhere you want to take me, I shall appear. 1. Yawa na yeti bibi se Airbus. The Abema MPP Canada. Yedin kindly a statement about Bontin and requested for certain things from the government in the NA. Yawa na Airbus for me pato we su ti NDC for among kind no. Tonton le tonton Jimmy me pat me semo mo ma dwene na mra from na muntie nyansa enya me na me kai Yawa na Airbus for ehu koka adwa mu ena Airbus na koka kire wamo ati asem no so say yan Airbus for yeje yamfum to eden etum yan Airbus for yeje yamfum so editum eye nokre yetua bribe na yetua bi ma asemesi obenten wa hwan yabobo mu nyina nti we anya Ghana ni bi na akotoro bi da bi mesremo nti Airbus na nkasa ka kire wiase ni na ase eye nokre ye di bone na bone no ye ni ABCD eni di bone no ewo mu na Samuel Adams Mahama ye papa John Mahama ebo ni din utie ye papa John Mahama ebo ni hold on say you are in Canada asking the state to provide you document. What a stupid mentality. Be in Ghana and do your thing and pay people to work on your behalf in Ghana. And also then Francisco video can and Mark Leo, please. I don't know what you are trying to say here. If you rephrase yourself and bring it better, I'll read it and give you a good response. Enti Airbus for Nankasa. Ekwaji tu mu said your mayeni. Samuel Adams Mohammedin Bemu. Na me chire mu say Samuel Adams Mohammed ya ye ken. Na John Mahama tro book bi my first school dita. And o say omo ye nkola no missionary fo bi ba north. Udie. O say missionary fo bi e ba north na omo be adoptee ni nua no e de ni ko UK. Inti ni nua no since then no ohun ni bio. Ntiti ha o Airbus ni mu no akola na Mahama say ye bete no nkola bremu ko ye no papers ya odi solve one as papers ya odi setting the company up papers ya odi ma Airbus for ne kire say oko school wo Legon owie wo Legon tieni yo John Mahama say ni nua be ma no missionary for be fa no de ne koye me pato sa no kai nyame na me kai ano say ohun ni nua no however Airbus for document no Southern Crown Court. A document here, but you can say I'm making Southern Crown Court, UK. But I mean, Palace, that's the right name, right? I got it right. Southern Crown Court. A paper so many buy, you know. Yes, Samuel Adams Mahama Code School. I will go. Unim the aya the same Samuel Adams Mahama no ne passport now or the nam they call up and down or they call up and down or they call up and down no John Mahama ne who say okwaje passport and your friend be guarantor enti dia or guarantee the ma Samuel Adams Mahama no John Mahama now be somebody here then your friend be special purpose vehicle SPV. It is a government a terms are omuyusu. Say your person your transaction there. You set up a special purpose vehicle in order to do what? In order to execute sa adieno. Government be bring yusu sa adieno. Tini pa. John Mahama ni formed a special purpose vehicle. You did this kind of company. Or my yako formu company. And on a Bema UK for superstar for me, no. Omo my sitcom no. Medallinos and medallinos and one no. Omudin bear, we are feeding no. But what will UK be an hour front page? Meboa. One hour UK where who John Mahama and him our UK front page. So can Airbus saga no. Airbus as I'm making. Crown Court as I'm walking no. Or say, hold on, maybe you said you are waiting to government. Francis, I didn't say that here. Maybe you heard it somewhere. I don't know what you are talking about. I don't know what type of document I have written to the government to ask for. Maybe you misunderstood me or you didn't get what I was trying to say. Let me flow. Why, Mr. Rewa, let me flow. If you don't want to be paddled away partisan, it's fine. Why? Continue being your neutral. Continue being neutral. Allow us to speak the fact to the people who will go and vote. Now, Tia, the president yanim ebebuboho because you say there was somebody called government official 1, and that government official 1 or represented Ghana in the Airbus scandal. And I say in the Airbus deal was John Dramani Mahama. Business now, but the 5 million euros, no. And also, have Samuel Adams Mahama din ewo ho. Ebio, Samuel Adams Mahama me pache wo, or your UK citizen. Yes, ye be fa no, na oya akola ketwa. Nanso passport e kura no ye Ghana passport wa. Sebe, ye papa John Mahama, and I guarantee amano. I have no problem with that. However, there was a special purpose vehicle that was created to collect bribe. And untoba kaya matinamidu, a making statement. Now, after UK 4 years, you know, and na omuma recommendation said, UK judge, you know, judge is almost no. And my recommendation said, every country be our who born Airbus in the moon, you should try it locally. And when you can say, Oko Sri Lanka, the people that were involved, almost suit them, Sabri Ameno can say. Oko Philippines, Amu who bear mu Edem. Oko Yaya French for you have France. Oko France, ya. A host no one more norm who woman, yet try almost them. America, the same Kojo. And he had the bag Ghana. So what was Ghana supposed to do? The same thing. And then Martinami do Bekai. Martinami do say, John Mahama should stop making noise because he is government official 1. And Yamena Mekai. John Mahama. Martin Amidu say, John Mahama is government official 1. Do you guys remember the response of government official one, John Mahama, when they said, as I'm okay, also Martin Amidu is a foolish man. Who you Jimmy for? Meboa. And I'm Martin Amidu say, you're Kotuaba into a person, you're Tuaba. I don't know how that was even possible. Say, Obekas will be involved in something now. Yen China, young Kotuaba in Yinansa. Any of them are Kissi Agyabeng. Kissi Agyabeng say otu kwan. Na otu kwan no obi kodi nkomo. No investigation o. Oni pa ne ka kire ne say sika bi amadon mahama ho. Nti onu no gidi. Tieni o. O se sika bi amadon mahama ho. Nti o gidi. Me ken. Na UK court and US court, I established that there was money of 5 million euros that was exchanged. Yeah. And better na Ghana. Na shadi bi mame wa ha. Ye de sa Airbus ni e kan Airbus sa unto say Kissi Agyabeng ba your because into me bon pa say the next MPP government that comes, Mahama is not above trial. Please. He is a democratically elected president. He can be tried when he leaves office. There is no time hold on it. Article 88 only pardon the people now rolling coup makers. John Mahama wanye coup into your try no money ye. And so that Airbus scandal, we will have to revisit it. We will revisit it. The Airbus scandal is going to be revisited. Cecilia Dapa, Nadia Ira, Wako reporto. Meboa. Ono Nadia Ira, and Oko reporto ye. Or no mono, yes, what you're cron for. Ye magana spend it then, ye magana spend $800,000 just to investigate $200,000. Kissi Agyabeng we no be ni ti se kwaku a wawuo eti konkro eye ne sen se agawu a atoafom say he is no longer pursuing the Airbus. That's what he told us. Nah, Cecilia Dapa case, no, or shame one who need the jurisdiction and no, or the ama yuku. Ah, Agyabeng. What the wood draw was what the one some your best soon, say, dear. Maya Anquanoma. Be the me crab for ye. Maybe that's one. Nameko. Olontoyo. Kevin me hoye pa. Kissi Agyabeng Olontoyo, where are you? Onamwabo. Your office was set up purposely to investigate government appointees. Olontoyo, Ejumabo. The way you now who pray MPP for chum kuku Olontoyo Kissi Agyabeng Ejumabo. Ejumaba. Yente wonkan. Yesi asante beko. Wani Ibrahim Mahama ebio a special purpose vehicle was created. Enyam na America US court for neka with government officials and government affiliates. And the US court the abeto say a company that belongs to Ibrahim Mahama was actually used in facilitating some of these things. Oh, hello. Fuseni, I'll add you very soon, okay? Give me 1 minute. Seriously. Omudi Womo. John Abu Jenapo, man can't just or your crown for. Sana me kana ha, na mo dwen sa grow na midi. Me ba na me beka. You people think say, oh, Felix is just talking. Me see man with the echo. John Jenapo, some you same boat, no. You same boat. I'm a friend saying, meter na 2 mirike gidi no. Why signature na shall say John Jenapo. Yo, Kevin, me patron me de be man why? Me de be man. And yes, see, the deputy power minister at that time, was nobody than what? Than John Jenapo. Ya bo mo ankasa mateni general yo wo your friend is saying akutiriga ayeni what can lawyers ya eye den what can lawyers ya almost science deal no oka ho mo ankasa mo power minister kwabena donko oka ho ye wie ya ne yakoma ayi na na ye jantoa omo koma na na ye jantoa 20,000 PRC onu su din wom. Seriously. Enti ade na na ye ka na omo se enye nokore no and the US court abeto US court Friday or the obia position asese ho and na de abeto ho a Ghana for 2014 na na ado na ye president 2014 Nanado was the president. Now Kwani and Nanado appointee. Kissi Agyabeng, where are thou? Kissi Agyabeng, unam ni biabo, government appointees yabubo within. What your office and you have to investigate government appointees in Quentin biabo. Ghana for Shiriska, Obejama yana. And I bear when Nimumu, Ubea when Nimumu, ni sabi will say, or say crack rano. I can't want to because I end this for people are going to, it will be a mube. God don't like ugly. Kissi Agyabeng. O change Cecilia Dapa, and the Fabu so as him say, Cecilia Dapa is nobody. She cannot even have money. That is what you did. And yede nampabu, Kissi Agyabeng yede nampabu, baby. And the Jenapo womb, akotre ga yeni womb. Hey, nana ye jan to wedding womb. Power minister ay kwabena donko needing womb. Ibrahim Mahama company needing womb. Yeah, the company jiska at the Brea Mahama. Now, I feel na Matias the now say I'm someone who Don Mahama, ni deals, shady deals on about pay no. If they don't give me 150 million, I will not accept me. And your camera and a captano. And I see a no hunti, yet the akoti obi. Yakoti General Buhari because they've echoed what the president said. Their president nanka said na no kaye. President nane de na no kaye. So will be a man 150 million now. Almost 250. He's not going to listen. Cry. He said, I don't want you. Squad Nabu. And then the Yama international criminals yankasa. You did the UK. You did the America. You did the Germany. Kronon kwa. On your press conference, na me gene sanka by now. Ube ye wuti set attache. Aya wo hwene se media ya me detie yi. Ebe miemia wani achi. Miemia wani asese beifu ane be wuo. Ebe gina ho. Maya nkwa no ma. Me de me kra beba for the. Ese me bede so ana me ko. Siakwa. Asiakwa, before boy way, Nanado, ehunu say, we need to keep government accountable. And so, Nanado could have brought anybody who was his party member. Nanado could have chosen anybody who was his party member to do the bidding of MPP, but see the MP or 5 MPP near, or best carver then, or back cover and crop fontino. Young coffee who Kissi Agyabeng, or Sisa who are to form. Best young can be Kissi Agyabeng, or long to your buy or say. O se kakape, o se kakape. Omo yaye say no. Tu goro no. ena me de asem kokoto a na o ma di atia me kwase akwa na de kwase asem kokoto ye ni ntia o Kissi Agyabeng ye ni ntia o ena ye nte wonka o yes won krofo ne ya kromfo ya gbo kwabena do nkodi ya gbo John Jinapodi ya gbo na ye dan to edi ya gbo Ibrahim Mahamedi kwana kofa wo mo wadwuma no koshishem Cren, don't call me. I don't matter. So, yeah, ton case. US force a case, yeah, but Kissi Agyabeng, wow, person, what you done is second in Amman, and I say, won't me give you. It's now, man, it's aquasi and penny hopes in Adoye, no, the on chain. Hopes in Adoye, now, why is I say, Precasa, they bet to a bank, on chain. And then the hopes in Agapadiano, I don't give you. Yeah, but I'm about them move. Hopes in bed them. Hopes in the end of one at the abba. Obey them. Adentia. Because they are a debe man on to mean to ya. Ya pacho, ya ba bemwa. Hopes in bed traying. They are otre Ajapadia book because Ajapadia book a false publication. Mahama bemu yache. Hello. Me can't just omun question. That is why when I see some MPP people, young person, ye near me, ye na yam medjin crofo, that's some crofo way, yam medji 2 minutes from some pedagan and Koyana Yemia. Hopes in Adoye, me pacho, Obin Namon Cantra, Mr. Preke say, yawo, a Japadia book, no better your Troy, a force and publication, a cause of fear and panic. No se mrana yo. Hopes na Adoye. No se mrana yo. Na obed them. Okay, I say. Who could the MPP fuati? Eko to bomb with voter region. Said they be a voter region for him to mean to aba. Na NDC be win you. And no so baba be try baby a okoto sa bomb no. Grenade no obe try baby a okoto no. To so we Jimmy. Ye be bua mo we Jimmy wa app we so. Papa Penny and Nyansa anyhow. And then the Akufo-Addo is not stealing Ghana no more. Maybe some. Now Hobson cared about Ghana. Hey, Ajapadia, Akufo-Addo are fanning in now book, book. And no matter them, I don't know my China Nado. Monko just said Ajapadia in free in them. No more person about them. I tell them can be akeke. Hopes in the end there a bitterness now or you greedy tia. Hopes in on way greedy. Because who sika wunya na MPP ho. Say nya wa wusu bambone e no nkwase deal say wutu twetwa no won anka by now nka you should be one of the richest people. That nkwase deal nti you lost your chance. And you'll be arrested. I promise you that I will make that my own venture. I Kissi Agyabeng, who hopes in there, I will see to it, say, the Awama young Crawford, you will get it 10 times. And you know me. Hopes in you know me. Hopes in me, only me. You know me. Therefore, you know me. Unless I say I won't do. You want Crawford, your document, your matter. Power will paint it for such a man. I know nam kama. Sabimpo, say MPP pa you be bina yeah. Is this how to pay them back? Or treasure and Ajapadia book no hey Ajapadia book no Hopes in Adoye, where is it? Ghanaians don't need their properties no man. Now all of a sudden Ajapadia book no and yeah you may be you. Demons. And then Ajapadia bookie. One NDC for the implemented. It's here for more guests to her. Mama meneno ending come quick or call for election. Until I told you people say so I'm more joining here. I'll give them the chance to do. I will continue this. Kissi Agyabeng the better way said neno so when you be in free page we so anqua. See I say MPP for Beka Aska Energy wansem na NDC for say nya no kre. It's a take of our own imagination. I throw na ye no. And the US court say no kre. Ya bubon crowdfunding. Ya mention crowdfunding. Omo ye NDC for. Until yesterday Kissi Agyabeng. Say Kissi Agyabeng should go and work on them. And I'm calling on my own good friend HOPESON ADORYE. Say he should get ready. He will show us the author of the Agyapade book, a false publication. Until he's able to produce the author, until he's able to produce where it was manufactured from, we are going to hold that as a case. So, Mr. HOPESON ADORYE, Honorable, get ready. The water you are pouring for people to drink today, you will drink it in 100-fold. I promise you that. I promise you that. And I'm wunti. Who HOPESON or da na me woman wunti. My own party people, I know maybe to me aboa me crowd decided not to get closer to me. Even when you had gone to Afafranto, MPP people didn't want to even rub shoulders with me because they know my loyalty to you. You sold my loyalty for stupidity. You sold my loyalty for nothing. The kai those times HOPESON SK binimu so mu na makopo me choose me sremo oyemi nipa munya na mame menene bekasa munya na mame menene. Do you know what people were willing to do to you and your wife that I have to stand in and beg? Do they know the closet in your wife, like when a wife closet? Do you know the skeletons in her closet that people were willing to blow it all out? I stood in line as a friend. I stood in line like somebody who appreciates and fought for your family. So I would the awoya and say sentence who scared ya me scared to obu afu aban. Ye ba bemu a Agyapade book no HOPESON you will answer for it because now you poster boy for the Agyapade book. Abeyfo kon this document no this document no suma no. You will come and tell us. Seriously. Anyways, Midibesia. Alasan Fuseni, do you hear me? Can you hear me? Sorry, do you understand? Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, come in camera or you are busy.
My location is not good.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So how are you doing? It's been a while we spoke. How is everything?
My brother, we are managing the situation. We are in a campaign mode.
Good.
So we've been trying all our best to put things together.
Okay.
The days are drawing closer. And now we have 5 days more to get to the election day. So we are making some kind of arrangement to push ourselves through.
Correct. So if you can restate it again for me, what region and what position are you going for?
Yeah, I'm not shifting from my main position, Western Regional Communications Director.
Oh,
that
beautiful.
Is the position that I'm running for. Yes.
Western Region Communications Director.
Yes.
That is what you are running for.
Exactly so.
Inshallah, you are going to win it. I don't think anybody communicates better than you. We have communicated a couple of times. I have interviewed you, so I know how prudent you will be. I know how effective you will be as a Western Regional Communications Officer. Now, I want to give you the made a mistake with them there, Felix. Which of them? Sorry. I'm not sure. Let me know. I just want you to. I'm going to ask you about some 5 questions, right? You answer them.
Okay.
And then from there we will go. So 1, what deficiency have you seen in the Western region in terms of communication that you want to fix?
Well, communication in Western region, I must say that we are lacking a lot.
Okay.
One that I felt that we are lacking in the Western region as communication is that we don't have resources to operate. You know, Western region is scattered. It's not like Accra, where we have the radio stations or TV stations being assembled at one place. We have the jurisdiction is quite different. So you have people travel miles away to go and communicate for the party. And then we don't have resources to give to them. The last time we were campaigning, that was 2020, 2024, my people complained to me so much that before they even get to the radio station, they have a lot of difficulty because they are joining commercial buses. And before they get there, half of the time is gone. So they were complaining and we couldn't get resources to resolve them. Secondly, the challenge is also that we don't have enough radio stations that belongs to us. Most of the radio stations in Western region belongs to our opponents. So getting airtime to speak is also another issue that we decided that we set up platforms like yours and other platforms that we think can also communicate for the Western region. So I started that. I think I've gotten one from Takwari constituency. I've gotten one from Takwa constituency, and then we are looking up to resources to get and then fix some from other stations, so that we can use it to train some communicators. We can use it to also air our views, and then we can also use it to defend the party because the mainstream what do you call it? Media is polarized.
Yeah.
And most of the times you don't even get your story through. So we decided to establish our own. But it's all boiled down to the same resources that I'm talking about. And the only station that was helping us, or that even helped us in 2024, was the Western Diamond TV, which belongs to Wuntumi. And that was the only one that helped us in dissemination of our information and then showing our projects on the television. So I think that is one part. Second is training. My brother, it's very difficult to raise funds in Western region to do training for your communicators. And I'm happy that as Dean of Regional Communication Director, I was able to push down the truth of the General Secretary for us to decentralize communication to the grassroots. It was communication used to end at the consensus level. So we push it down to the grassroots. Now we have polling station communication officers, and we now have electoral area polling station officers. So what we have to do now is to train them and use them on the community-based information centers, where we can have our information now trickling down to the grassroots. So it's also one thing that is also on my table that I'm looking at. So then we also get laptops in each and every constituency that we set up a communication center that we can drive our communication through. So these are things that are on my table that I'm looking at. That when getting the opportunity, I'm going to push those things over.
Okay, that's good. So you've actually answered 3 of the questions in just one with just one question. So the next question I would ask you is that right now you are in Ghana, right? And
yes,
as you can see, the current NDC government doesn't give no leeway for anybody.
Yes.
What new are you bringing to protect your communicators who will be in the Western region? What is going to be the way forward? What are you planning to put in place so that they don't find themselves in the places as others have found themselves? What is your...
You see, ours is, as you said, it's very difficult these days communicating, and people are afraid of being invited through the police. So what we have to do is that, you cannot prevent the police from doing their work if they instruct them from the top. But what we can do is to also get our lawyers in place. We have our personal security, and that is Western region. We have the security that we use in the 2024 election. They weren't that much, but we have recruited more. So the leaders are close to us. I've communicated that to them because when I was going around my campaign, that question was posed to me. And I told them that me in particular, I don't work under the government, that the government can threaten me. I'm a freelance communicator who I can speak my mind at any time. But those who are also communicators and they are government workers, they are now even afraid to go to radio station because if you have a slip of tongue, you'll be invited by the police. So, or they're even threatening to transfer you to different locations. And these are challenges that the communication is facing. So we will provide internal security for our people because I have the leader of the security forces, the number, and I place it on our communication platform. Anybody that has a challenge will always be ready to call that number, and then our people will also come and protect it. Because without that, our people are afraid even going to radio station to go and communicate. And this time, what I'm saying is that, and we should not joke with the communication this time around, because our opponent can do anything at all, and they can threaten, and they can also do whatever they can to win the election. So if you don't get somebody who is very strong enough to challenge them in all manner of things, then you get somebody, let's say, my opponent who is even contesting me is a lecturer. And I was saying that even if they threaten to even transfer him, he will be mute for the rest of the 4 years. We have to be careful about that. Exactly. So we have the security standby. We have our lawyers who are also defending us. And even one of our guy was served with a notice of suit because he made a pronouncement on radio station. It was our lawyers that I discharged for them to go and then defend. And successfully, he was able to sail through.
Perfect. Yes, our time is almost gone, but still, I like to get to know a bit. I want to give you 5 minutes. I want you to talk to the people of Western Region who are going to vote for you in the next 5 days. What do you have to tell them? What would you want to tell them? And you can add your closing remarks to it, and then I can go to my panelists.
Okay. For the people of Western Region, I've gone around all the 17 constituencies. I think I'm only left with the Council of Elders, Council of Patrons, and then TESCOM people that I'm going to meet. My message is very simple. I have experience in communication. For the rest of my life, in doing communication, since I entered into politics. And then the whole thing that I'm doing is that we brought in reforms. I led the reforms in the communication sector, and I understand the communication. Media relation is one thing that I have established in Western Region, and that is the main reason why, even if there is a story that is negative to our listen, sometimes we kill the story at the beginning. And that is the relationship I have with the media. I'm going to emphasize much on the social media. That is where our voice will reach everywhere. And I'm going to make sure that the social media guys who are in Western Region will empower them, will give them security, and will also resource them to do more for their party. Sometimes people want to also engage in the social media, but because they are afraid to also establish themselves, my brother, it's difficult for them to do it. So we encourage them, train some of them to also join your platform like you are doing, so that it also help us. When we don't get the mainstream, we also get the social media to help our party. The third one is to also utilize the information centers that we have across the country. If you don't have a radio station, the polling station people can also go and pay at the information center. Maybe at least 1 month period, then we can utilize it to disseminate information of the party. I also promise to provide laptops for all constituencies that they will also set up their communication base that will help the communication grow in their various constituencies. And the capacity building that we also promise will give them that capacity building for them to understand more about the communication. And new people want to join communication once we are in opposition. We will have to take them through a training for them to also understand how to communicate. And these are things that I promised Western Region, and I'm going to deliver that to them once I'm elected as communication officer.
Correct. Isa, you know, you are You are very spot on when it comes to communication. Oh, I now remember the first time I hosted you. You were very on point. And one thing I like about you is that unnim what a Jumani here. Okasenina Adia Bakwa. It keeps ringing in your conversation is security for communicators, security for communicators, security for communicators. And I'm glad, sir, you are thinking that way. I wish you well. I know you are going to win. This is nothing. You are going to win. Just make sure that when you finish and you win, you come back to political zone so that we can interview you as the new communication officer elect for the Western region. And then we can all marry me.
Thank you so much. I'm always available anytime at all. Yes, comes to me. Because we can't ignore such platforms, and we cannot also say we are busy. If you are busy, what kind of busy can you be to the extent of not communicating party issues? At least when you have 5 minutes to communicate, it can also save 1 or 2 things. So for me, the busy one will not be my portion. I'll always be around. Anytime I saw you invite me to this program, I'll be available to speak to you.
Okay, so finally, I want to ask, in case somebody wants to support you, right? Because you've mentioned a lot of stuff, and I actually think you will need that support. Getting laptops is not cheap these days, especially for all the constituencies that you have. It's not a cheap thing. So, is there any number, a Momo number that you want to put just in case somebody wants to support? So I could put it on the screen for people to see.
Yes, I have 0242.
Okay, hold on. So it is Momo number.
Yes.
So Momo is 0242
90
47
11.
What is the name?
Yeah, the name is Issa Fuseni.
Issa Fuseni. Good. Fuseni. It's here for political zone helpers, Mr. Remo. Said the Amoyama Dano, a Duma, Ebran, a Cobon, and Yeduma Ketua. We and Yenche will be an castle will be show. The yes, Rana say, oh, Pepasa Oberboa, the communication branch of MPP, Western Region for Suhiamwa, and Unti Abesre, say, Mobi to me, Ede Mwa Akoma, your brother, a year Issa Fuseni. He can do the job. Utieniama Wakikana, say a supportuna, Ebeboa. Gift suspended, restricted in the semester, prolonged actions that lack sustained engagement. Esemoa ne di amoka. I don't know. Their abedos is here. They are telling me that. I feel so say fan Crawford. Mama pick people that we know. Why? Because sometimes some of them we do not know them now. Anyways, Intino Issa, we wish you. I know the people. Please, the number again is 0242 904711. 0242 904711, and the name is Issa Fuseni. Me pacho mamu be to me no. Momwa na into me and boy your brother Issa no win. Issa, when you win, we like to see you again. God bless you. And
thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you too.
Having said that, there were 30 minutes left, and I'm gonna use that 30 minutes among everyone that is here. Me pacho me moderators and me to me nche. No, so over fast. You know, so we are almost say we are that set. We won't pick anybody. Wednesday we shall continue. Mobile temane to me any chance I'm be akasa. Obi ame hunada. Mr. K, Make. Pacho, unmute yourself. Make 99. Me Pacho, unmute yourself. Make 99, please unmute yourself. Thank you. All right, can we hear you now, please? Yep. Yeah, Joso.
me organizer or Obuasi East 20.
Okay.
Na Empire me bonina say that Saturday regional election that you Empire me one is be a cost 101.
Okay.
Na Oma mu for attention ni na omu nyina ye wo so amanu kumba. Bi aso se fata. Nti no na eye dey so aye nipa ba ko na ebe de ebedin kunim 1111 na ye gigi wo mo e ba any ake. Nti no Empire me sra ne say de be musuo ni sai basa bia de radio na nkasa nya de empengumaye na oma mo bedin kunim no oma mo bedin tonation no mo mfa mo support e bia say ye we na we nya otutu oni ma yi enye say we ni ti no bua party no no de e be ye den say esi ahene na etu ahene fo ne besa ahwe wo ma to abama nti say we ni kura na wo de koso ne bo homode esi ahene na etu ahene fo na behwe homode bo a wo bo ma party no na o ma hwe ni munyam nti we wish you be at the very best of luck.
Okay.
Be at the very best of luck.
All right.
So listen to us.
Me that's a palm okay. Now into what we went enough for BBR this time.
Oh, you do my pie boy into no.
Ah, no. Yeah, no. Make you share tea. Oh no, because some come on, man, come on, no post. It's no why you my pa. Me, Ken Dan on for Hada.
Yes, sir.
On for Hada, Mammy Tonka.
Chief, Yamishamina.
Yeah, Josopa.
Me follow pa, or you me follow.
Hey, me that's it.
Ayo, me chia pushing for in as Chief, me a Belgium branch communication officer.
Ah, yeah. One me an say.
Oh, yes, sir.
One me an say, into no yet. A conference never so diaspora communication conference never so. Me go so a mayor aha, me se send kakra time no so me do be a invitation be man. Me da say. That's it. Sir.
Because you percent doctor president 2020.
Yes.
And your butani is strong. And see I'm no say Belgium branch, ya can one boom then.
Correct.
Correct. Strong. Just say
correct.
You can say last week we Germany, Montino. You can you send a work on one teamwork last 2024 no and you may be quite shocked my communication no look in it's no GD say through monim DNA nema kakra the baba support
sir
yeah you be jina brand it's immediate my platform say be show crying na maka
me that's it
what then
mate
pija dashboard na pija na in shikima petty and strong
mate
GD say me do me no ya pene a pop big na say it's me jina brand ya reason for you home and ya dey be home ya make actually you for platforms you na say when she mature cow
interest
yep and there be some makwa is a first make can say if we are saying papa bi can say papa bi and you know say what the any cry na ya what the and you man no you to ma ya just you to answer yes in here it's your best say o ma yina ya kai o mo ba ko na ya pija so amaduku no doctor at the present excellent
why are there Mate pa me follow see me that's me ankasa ene Monday usually na ya na menche on Mondays yeah na endra so kra na manda me baba ko yi obi nim de ekoye okudi baby ntina chese be ahoma chini ni na ya obi anam ane ye hwe
so and 3 days actual chapter no yeah, Nasara coordinator, Neba Efrimi Aya.
Yamaniako.
Just say, Emma, I did the part, it is a vampire ball, and be okay.
But oh, yo,
Macy from this,
yeah,
and in him, Sabi, yes, he is him quite say, Yare,
sir.
Yare, I did beer at the boy, what he show me.
Yes, we didn't. Yes, we didn't.
I mean, Solomon Yansan, now, Mum, I said, that's right now, you won't acquire communication, but first, she keep waiting on getting a
okay. Oyari and me pacho de be de ne de okofa baby ena anope nyame adawro ma we ye hu no ti me ntumi na ma yese me be one na we bi na makoda but I had to come and page Kissi Agyabeng. This time I'm pacho waba who bibi my na let's listen to you first and then I'll go to Kevin.
This one I've been listening to you with the
oh, okay.
Now, to come up fast because it is also communications, diaspora communications program.
And about your conference, I think I may share. Yeah, me go so I may share because we the other ones in me try no more we in I'll bring all of them here to Canada. Yeah, conference. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Now so we the now so we the say in case. No. Now so crowd you are part of the people who are going to do the seminar. So obviously, so one year in the best seminar, 1 year you honorable upon chroma, you know. We are working. We are working. Oh. Yeah.
Take power 2017. Wow, workers. And the report will say, workers for be more oil, or when you maybe have our when you're not on the investigation. So, wow, workers in the report too. And I bring you ask for number you for class, and yes, I am on was I say, in a year with it. And I be like for my friend. So I'm not my friend, would the shower.
Yes.
What you be one who be trying to check for say, who we are young near say, Mammy, wait to me, trust and throw it. Say, would do work at sick, work at some more near oil, near Mossadino. Once or so, yes, about
I $20,000 needing woman.
In 2015. When to me, I found a week, Papa. Yes. We can make part of our debut of Isaiah. So, $1,000 in 2015. Why do we have a career? What do we have a week? We shall be made with your bush for one way in profile photo. I may share with me. Try to about the promo sitting years. It's me, weekend. And to me, the identity for Queen. No more we shall weekend for the see our human head. Yeah, ultimate part. Every 20 years, every 15 years. And to another 20, you have a $20,000 in 2015. What you have to buy?
Debbie.
We shall make week. And it's a method we wait to me because that TV radio show. And you didn't talk about me. Mammy, we have a woman in the power, man. Say, if you fear, and I'm a former minister, or a former minister, I'm not sure what's a war until I be a son of man. You want to tell you something. Hey, I'm after your marking. After your marking, 48 years.
47.
47. And I had 2058. Felix, 58 minus
47. 11, Pepe. Just or started in 11 years. I know, no.
papa when him, no woman, me pharmacist, no, who are 9 years, 10 years, 11 years, on the member. No wonder. Say, what
I don't answer day. I don't answer day. I didn't. Duncan Williams said there. Yes. Me kwesi apia. Eh na me minimum osoro castle me dey abompa. Enye onu na we. Yeah, then the battery. Madam, hold on, kakra. Yes, yes. Madam,
go out. Everybody go out. Go out.
Madam, say, I say, why, mommy? Because me why all of a sudden we have some morally upright people to talk. Now, dear, conform more moral. Say, oh, a crank me guest and about what feel no joining. Me man of 5 minutes interview be keke na yasin to us why Mr. Moa. Mr. Ojaba.
Yeah, my brother. Yeah, my brother.
We waited for you for so long. We are about to close, but we can't close without you speaking.
Yeah, my brother, just forgive your brother.
That's okay. That's okay.
I was on campaign trip at a place called Jaboso.
Okay. That's fine.
The network was very, very unstable over there. Very bad.
Okay.
So just forgive your brother.
That's right. So I just have 5 questions for you, and then you can say 1 or 2 things and you are gone. Now, what position are you running for again?
Currently, I'm the regional communication officer for the MPP in the Western North region.
Western North, okay. And what are you going for now?
I still retaining the regional communications officer.
Do you have anyone contesting?
Oh yeah, I have one person contesting.
Okay, then my questions can go now. The first question is, what have you identified as a problem for Western North communication, which compelled you to still go again? And since you were the former one, or since you are still the communication officer, what are the challenges you have identified that you want to fix? That's the first one.
Let me say a very good in Ghana, a very good evening to our viewers. Western North topography, talking about the nature of the land, isn't like Ashanti region or Greater Accra.
Okay.
Because of the landscape, one-on-one communications depends on a lot of travelings.
Traveling. Okay.
Again, access to network is a problematic over here. Most of the constituencies, they has a little limited of internet. Therefore, our communication problem here more isn't about the social media. Yeah, the social media can get a portion of the youth on the social media. But the traditional media usually has a greater impact in the region.
Okay.
The traditional media, talking about the basic traditional media like the community information centers. Right? That one has a greater impact on the community. The problem I identify within my first 4 years in office is that most of the FM stations in the region belongs to the NDC.
Oh, same like the Western region, eh?
Yeah, Akwaba Radio, for example, is for some say in Bodi.
Okay.
Rainbow FM at Gaboso is for Akanda. The NDC over the years invested a lot in the traditional radio stations.
Okay.
Right. Then somebody like Dr. Mpabian at Gaboso also within our 8 years came along with 1 or 2 stations at Gaboso. Akontoma, former member of parliament, also came along with FM station at Akontoma. That's on our wall, John 30. But out of the 24 FM stations in the region, the NDC is having 15 FM stations.
Out of the 24, they have 15.
They have 15 FM stations.
That alone is a problem. Okay. Go on.
Yeah. So sometimes you go that you want just airtime to purchase. The program head or the manager will tell you that the space is occupied. The 4 o'clock that you need to propagate the MPP message, he will tell you that the place is occupied. The next 1 hour within the same 4 o'clock, you hear them playing just music. They just don't want to give it to you. You understand? So they have hijacked the airwaves using their own FM station.
Okay. Are you there? Harry, your network, your network, Nico. Yeah, go on. Mr. Harry, can you hear me? Hello, Mr. Harry Ojaba, are you there? Mr. Harry, the network, no man, the problem. You better not say ADORYE, so sign them will be well. Okay. Panelists, no, Mama, you're starting to your time, no. Kevin, eba ya che. That would, I mean, na mi kojo. Some of them say me no na here, Juma. Ntimo de mo. Okay, and train. And I'm patch mon train answer. And Kevin, please take your time. Say we need time there. Patro, take your time now because you have been on who you are not Kujaba. Then I can go to crank on check on work as 2 minutes big can but it's okay. Kevin, go ahead.
Into main fire home.
And Patro.
I be your 4 in Mushimoasi. Yet she'll be fellas. So dear, I need a crown bono. You have a hint of the things that we all want to do for the MPP. Somewhere last 2 weeks was the last.
Ojaba, are you back?
More.
Yes, I'm back. Sorry. A call came through.
National communication.
Just 1 second,
Okay, my brother.
Now, may far or platform we so at their 2 obeying say. Sanko Phobina may or my reporting me a consultancy Nasisiano, more heckle me say I'm involved in politics. Number of us say more catch up for no my day, no my babu me women and I said, which me and I said, I must say, Feni Pisami unnecessary questions. Near me, making me extra time if I'm on holiday. I choose to do that for myself. And you'll be asking. And I said, me want politics more and I'm on TikTok doing politics. So, what about TikTok? So, I go me, reporting. You think me, I'll lose my place? And I said, what do you mean, Anna?
Oh,
the same thing happens. Which me, Anna? Whether you try to do that to backstab me or not, anything you won't say, so best idea and I'm saying all the political groups and I'm following my shadow and miss you be a form. What's a same no?
Not just say Obi Beshe, they now, Godon program, no. And our call report to the one who superiors is out the one about politics.
You think I'll be sacked and I said,
I can't credit the same crania.
No one will touch me. No one will touch me. No one will touch me. What's your same any base? Oh, just me supervisor about Kokrapudi. I am very sad about it because one of the rules is you don't meddle in these things because also sometimes now our clients need to
yeah. Say, yeah.
What I say, it's me smart now. Me sign you be free. All the political platforms are me follow.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
we want to help the party. And Felix say Eagle Eyes been say we are not to me scrutinize. I don't know how you go about it.
I will get my people back to work.
Is okay. The man say me use my second handle. No.
Yeah.
I've been very troubled by that. Seriously.
But
and actually, one of those setbacks. I mean,
sorry.
Kindly, and then I explained myself, and then we left it like that.
Sorry.
And a few things was said, and then that's the rest is history.
Oh.
But going forward, who said communicators be abaha or more platform no more because you are doing a yeoman's work and a yeoman's job. Fellas, Koswana yes, sir.
Okay.
I dear Bakwa Minim say. It's me twice so in your GTA or the MPP and they say Dr. Baumia Amo your margin say MPP was going to be the first in West Africa to sanction a free tertiary education. I mean, Ekufado Moko conferences people Asia, Bill Gates, any other billionaires are this targets at 2 million. So really, say I dream pass here, but get to that level there. They are ready to sponsor that. Yambe no because of our pray any tiny piano say only me now reporting me like it a ball. Just to me me expressing this revulsion. All reporting me said they say me contributing my MPP and I said they
just a baby some say crowd you want yes and
it is a known fact that my former boss was
Barry.
And then Barry. Me Ani Osabuti,
Mini Osabuti Ani.
Yeah, we went together. Stand say, my MPP. It is Juma. We are professionals. Me and Yahona Mbabe NDC MPP. But you see, it gets to a time you grow. Into me, no, so I won't reporting me consultancy na mejuma bomia mejuma momu because nyankopa to me qualification na me kura na go for no be omo kura this qualification
no
into me now we call report charity it has been so bad I'm telling you
sorry
say ye pa so protect here
Mate
I don't even know
how
they said it was true. They said you're on TikTok, you are involved in political activities and all that. You know, it was bad.
Mate.
Basically, that's what I can say.
Mate Kevin, sorry about that. Sorry, say you have been caught in the line of duty, but I know you are a strong guy, so this is nothing. Right, this is nothing.
It's been very tough, man.
Okay.
Very tough. The last few days it's been very tough, you know.
Felix, me bow. What's the name of that man, brother? The one.
That's Kevin. Yeah. That's Kevin. Kevin Devon. Kevin.
Kevin, I put to saying. Me a living testimony of the Awukomono. And me bomb pie say unru da level na omudi mi dru ye no. Na me ye Juma and the national lotteries. Yeah, na me ye Juma and the national lotteries. At the Yoso branch. Right after the election on my program, Kesmi TV. The CEO sent me a message to come to the office. I was transferred to WA, which was normal way, a part of transfer is part of work. So my boss Miracles Abuaje asked me to attend TV over the weekend. It was a weekend program.
Yeah.
My program so and my HR called me to come to the office on Monday. I was given a letter to face the discipline committee.
Oh.
I faced the committee and the charges and they say, oh yeah, National Lottery Juma. Even at the weekends, you shouldn't do active politics.
Hey.
So they took my videos, the radio and television programs, and the best way is to sack me from work. That was November 2025. So, no. This is well known. This is well known thing in the media circle. Way back in 2025. So, bro, me bon pay amount. Why? I know say utra final year jobless. Yeah, that's why you face the reality. My wife at the day was crying. Hey, then you understand? I pay a bit ento and let's pay for the future. Why?
All right.
It shall go well.
As a junior consultant now, may far through senior lawyers and signing man I always a little bit sensitive. And time I may use a maybe holiday period. And this my platform bisuna may politicize. It wasn't in the line of active work.
Yeah.
Others here. The Emmy Yanni said, I be for any Adam money for be, I be right. And I just a person of fact, not the me mayama party, no, and you may found moving. Some holidays. I don't get some people.
Oh, yeah, meba. Can we hold on, mammy? Mama, many Harry, yes, is here. Harry, wait your time.
Yeah,
but
yes.
Mama, the next 8 minutes, no. Now, if I can't, your Bibi Kakra about your position now, now for intimate to us because we had already started the phone-in session, so that like the guests can get their internet for this first we for 8 minutes when I fire.
Yes, the major problem who within the communication in the Western African, I have access to radio stations.
Radio stations, okay.
Which already know when we're in power. I remember I said official mature letter come out say we need to tackle that situation. Because IND is for stronghold and they invested a lot in establishment of radio stations. And to pay I'm gonna try how the program should run. You and I'm add time for you to go. It is me decide and say if that's the case, then you use the community information centers.
Good.
Because MP people, there are a lot of them within our localities.
Okay.
Good for us. Unto also be a TV station in the region called Billionaires TV and Ultimate Radio. So the strategy I deployed was that if that's the case, you'll be having even political programs on the TV. Now Yama all the information centers, Alpha,
yeah.
And that one has been very, very successful. Because information center no our community they even listen to it on radio.
Oh yes.
And no, it's China say Biena. You will Billionaires TV, you will listen to it. Right. So Enona has been a major achievement for us in the region regards to communication. Right. One thing that a woman is going to say, communication officers are the very constituencies. But most of them, they are untrained communicators. But virtue say, me person your constituency chairman, no, my offer a police station communication officer.
Yeah.
Me call one of the constituencies. The police station communication officer because only a constituency secretary or winning at all costs and to pushing the crop for man into it. And one of the police station communication officer right? A binomous class is so sad to say you see a around 70 years, 75 years. No, I call on the post as a police station communication officer. So that's what they have given to us, and we have to find a way to train them. Yes, so the medallion Kissi say right after the regional election next week Sunday, we need to go and train all the police station communication officers, including the electoral communication officers and the constituency communication officers. In fact, we need to have a structure since we have information centers at each of the communities in the region. MPP for the anno. We need to give them a weekly speaking note on the form of audio on the platform.
Correct.
Said this week, you have said talking about the cocoa bill. Talking about the cocoa bill. Now, police station beyond or police station communication officer. Therefore, go to the station now, a MPP there, which you already have those information centers. This is the audio, which will be the communication officer. Who we so now? Why are you police communication officer? No, about me audio na we no on the cocoa no. Also, so education I want to talk about it.
Yeah,
do recording and put it on the platform for me to know that you have executed the plan.
Exactly.
If you coordinate in that way, you'll be having a mass communicators communicating the same day with the same message, and the impact will be greater.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. Again, we have a program on Billionaires TV here. May establish here. The friend, the truth behind the lies.
Okay.
It's every Thursday on Billionaires TV. So usually all the information centers for no effort. I'm the host on that program. When you go to Billionaires TV on Facebook, you see I'm the host. Okay. So do Thursday, I'm a fair for them. If you want me, it will be on phone.
Yeah.
Then all the information centers are connected with for them to communicate with the people in the region. We need to, and we are going to deepen that message.
Lovely.
In short, first, now you man have a few. When I used to have only the constituency communication officers and the regional communication officer without deputy. Even Obikra police station or constituency officer no Mkasa, also minor communication officer, communicators munko mojuma. So they left everything to the officers.
Yeah.
You understand? But now we have been able to extend it to the police station. Meaning we are now having a pool of communicators having the mandate to communicate for the party.
Nice.
The only thing left, as I've said earlier, to train them, monitor them, and resource them.
Okay.
The problem time me what me region is sikasem.
No correct.
Because when you talk about appointments in the region, yes, you can talk about Jojo Rocky-Obeng, who was the regional minister. Right? Yeah, you can talk about Dr. Augustine Bray, who was the secretary to the vice president. But Oshe Ashanti region, now Oshe Eastern region now, the appointees was very huge. So me Poyando, Ashanti region communication officer. It me or a budget for training of communicators. Na ponkwa timi fa ni na. But in Western of region, Masa.
Na they do me
what the desert so you understand? And when you call the MMDC, the former MMDCs, Obiaso Nyare. You understand? So financial aspect is the problem.
Okay.
But I believe say this time my DMB Mameti as a principal Mameti say they are going to invest a lot in the communication, you know.
A lot.
To reach the region so that the communicators will have what do you call it, equipment. Because the last time I remember they had a phone was 2018. And your mom was some young phone. Right? When we empower woman credit, so we need to find a way to raise what do you call it, logistics. For them. Which that one the another talolonum I know say after the election, you'll be able to put things in place for them.
Okay. Now, is there any momo numbers in case say odrophobia per se or support to Western North communication bed now? Is there a momo number they can reach you at?
Yeah, my brother, the MSC Park is a pioneer. I remember you hosted when I was on my way to Tamale for a program during the DMB campaign. When I was the DMB spokesperson for the campaign. Right? I know say we are going to win. About to honor this coming Sunday on the 16th. It's all about money. You may have the communication skills, you may have the talent.
You need
but
the
then
money.
Delegate, if you don't give them something, Master, they'll vote against you.
I know that.
They'll vote against you. You
understand? We said, yeah, bro, for no crowd. Oh, we want to snap about quite so bad now. Scadi on the so I can go the baby minutes the coach.
So I will use this medium to appeal.
Okay.
And quite unfortunate that I even lost my work in line of duty.
Yeah.
That if any support, particularly for the election, because what I saw saying is when to election now, the election will be wasted.
Yeah. Oh, but you are going to win. Come on, hurry.
That one is rare. It's rare. So the mobile number is 0591
0591
94
94. But your TikTok for no, I'm not writing to 0591 94
29
21. Okay. But you didn't hear then.
Ado Yaw Harry.
Ado Yaw Harry. The patrol you. Enti diaspora for MPP for penny for more debia mobile page so your person support to more your person support to more your person support to more. This is an opportunity for you to support Ujaba. Ujaba, if you have forgotten, I know can Dr. Baumia communicators are brand new primaries no dimu akutempa meneno edin komo.
I Felix, I have to thank you a lot. I was telling Anthony Cabo some few weeks ago, say victory that we had for Baumiano. Though yeah in our grounds, yeah, like for them say we ne war each constituency
yeah.
But more platforms are more creative, contributed a lot.
Yes.
Because initially the perception was that the other people never win it. We know it's over, so I don't want to go much into it. But when you guys started the media platforms and media crusade, the dynamics shifted, and the perception also was changed, right? Therefore, my human or grounds, very, very smooth.
Correct.
So, yeah, that must say, and I know, sir, with that energy, you'll be able to win Power 2028.
Thank you.
God bless you, bro.
Harry, why are there? You're born Pie Mount Sunday, Yamea Doma, on the sign the West so. Now, Eduma was starting with Billionaire TV and all the community centers, where to media baby. Yeah, you win in the ultimate, and say, yeah, Papa Alaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Ebeba Befa Abeniano 2029. Now, what transform Ghana into the hub that it needs to be.
Sure.
And the NDC for you in now, Bemana Beda who pay fee, Nyadio baby, Amae, Unitray, NDC, baby, Papa Bia. And then communicate I say Sebi a call report I didn't hear yeah mama MPP we and you win your politics clear into Harry we wish you well and I know you will win who win this one brand income why
you do that my brother God bless you
made the mama titi medium enipa 18 penny to me but enipa 18 to me but and kai folding in out
once again congratulations bro
yeah, this time communicators we have to put ourselves together. From a background, now I might have to save a spot for you and somebody else from Ghana to join the Diaspora Communication Conference. It's gonna be massive. It's gonna be massive. Mr. Marcus, I am the pastor of course and come the letter, bro. We need certain people in it. But it's gonna be taught fully by Honorable Ponkroma and Abrofumi Nubia mobile show political communication, but we are going to give them in terms of young Ghana, your style, the techniques and what to do. Dr. Baumia has to be president, and whatever we will do for him to be president, we will do. Medasi Kojo Legend Swache, Pro Minimum Pro Minimum and Council Paminia. Comment section. Felix. Yes, I. Scandals now that about to go. Your developing story. Yeah. It will stay for some time. Definitely. You back and once going forward. Now even at all. On one start scandals he over one through now once no one enemy. You back in no Kissi. I don't know what no. Now, don't yet, my force or tape will be a meeting. Now, I watch it and I must say, script,
them play them book or play 2024, but it looks as if that we didn't pay much
attention.
Yes. Now, MPP, they are not going to act like before.
No.
And we see now OT party now. Now, take me say, also the as someone make a the party should respond to that man immediately. He's dealing with NPP physically, and we need to deal with the party needs to deal with him physically. This is not a spiritual war; it's a physical war. No, I start. That's a young family and can says the others will follow. I said the man no party hiding behind puppets. When I listen to the attack on Baumia and the party, now doing this now, so not or the Fresica. Now we go to 500. One Fembra, I have not seen such a dirty approach before there. Different performer then you are dealing with MPP. They should get the tape and listen, and then deal with the man drastic officially. Unofficial now. They will do our part, but the party should quickly put a stop to that. The man, the others will follow. Party in your government in your these pastors. One casa will play, one casa will yet obey physically. On the spiritual, they deal with the government physically, and we have to respond physically. We have to deal with them physically.
No. Go on. Interway. No, speak. I have something to say about that. Interway area.
Yes. They should issue official communication. Now, at the core, also be empowered. No team. They should publish. They should make a public announcement. Now, the way he is. And upon no tea, Madame Palika Chena, what are you talking we need official explanation, no being who he is. Oh, Tina, we not so ground, Jimmy not so. So, because of microphone, until now, it will go against MPP, and we should put a stop to it immediately.
Okay.
Leave no stone unturned. Because what's that? We know that spiritually, physically, he's dealing with the party and our leader, and we shouldn't give him that space.
Okay.
The team should go and listen to the tape and respond to him appropriately.
Okay.
We shouldn't allow the corporates to deal with the MPP like we did. Felix Manuel.
Medas Kojo in Bibi America. Asama me can we prepare Wabaka live, but it is the honest truth, okay? The current NPP executives are what hold them, Sanko Bete ma Kojo. They shouldn't give any of them no chance anyway. From the chairman to the last person who sweeps the office should be sacked. I'm going to give you the reason why. Kojo, me wa about 10 because of Usu Bempa. The people who follow me know. People stop and confirm anyone that started political zone. Now show me waha. Now show me waha na sa same we make. And confirm you almost started political zone. Me say, what me playing there? I'm a marker Sam me de Tio Usu Bempa. Intinya da wo besi me network do bio till date one mama have you, and I told them there what I said about Owusu Bempah was the truth. Onion there. Owusu Bempah say, ono no bompe ma nanado na MPP waba power. Inti sabi so otobi ni timpa. One jan because ono no the one ba power. Na me se one yan dem. Two. Ejina homa obeste the benyin ese eya sofo. It's a way se obi ye bibi bon so obi koya de bonia. And I say se obi be susu bibi hu trewa aso sofo ka se oh fama nyame ne jamanenka. It's ya ban sign or sofo pon wa wona wo sie se anointing ni bibi awo mu. Woma oba bronsam eka kire wo se wo ye bema bra na me nu be si ani na ampa pani jimifo osofu jimifo ofo osabe osofu kabo osofu etumi ni wumu bieu etumi kotwitio efa ne talks say ye kwa agrada afie akobra na akopere so gidigidi wo sabe se obi efri ni fie ba me fie so one me be kuna me de ade boni plana ye friend self defense enti Owusu Bempah ed okofa asofom krasifo bi yesi afra bibi ba chi o seden sabe eyi social media girls ni bi ne ye twa send me ntino o ka boy na asema na ye bewo sister Benny Santo bre enam abodi wa mo kwaka nche Felix abodi o ka ho sa kola kitwa we kochitio he flashed a gun in public showing everybody say omo kwa wi agrada eko agrada afie ka tra agrada sa wo yo ba wo mpie no mbetu nsu na egu abonten osofo a wo se nyankopon tunsum wo mu etumi gina camera mu ka say wo betumi ama agrada yira. Now the foolishness of this whole argument here there. The MPP government, knowing the relationship they have with you, Owusu Bempah, what did they do? They invited you. Yanfobia mecho. What's the ma? Second time, ma. Third time, ma. Any yeba was sorry demu ebe foul. They are yeba was sorry demu ono. Wo church members etugu security for your small mobile and say, since ya almost because common person will be creating any scene. And they were wearing mufti. Said the bear so for penny, you know, Becca Sakama, and ya chunga day, Edward Quabonten, could be one. Owusu Bempah commanded the church people to beat the security agency, a co-invited. No. Now, Fanny, I found the waka. Or say a kufuado neba umia, and be you and free. And I'm the mutra one way this Owusu Bronsam Nechin say. One, President does not give pardon to people into police custody. And this is not expect to say MPP baby crana. At this ya day, you do not call to ya convicting or court money them. And son a president Etunyaka say, based on this, Nintino, me mau pardon nawaba. Intina me bisa woman no mudi Owusu Bempah kwasia na chini say, no mo pesanka, you do not call to prison. Said the doctor, and I said the doctor don't even have the power. Nanado can free him and on start say yes, or the anointing oil, Brunia. Now the Americans the moon changing executives in during year call for this primaries. What did Owusu Bempah say about Dr. Away? I mean like Dr. Baumia. Okay, every evil thing against Dr. Baumia. Said Dr. Baumia will not win. Kennedy Japan was going to be the one that was going to win. That is what he said. Now you said Dr. Baumia winning. You call Thanksgiving now. Now your General Secretary, General 87, Justin Kodria from Power, with this car talk social media, and the kind of phobia, MPP 40, young to make us a wabong. Kodria, wabong, Kodria, wabong, Felix Apia, me a communications officer, Mr. Wabong, Mumpame. Mumpame. Papa, when Kwasi Sama Wakaya Nina Justin Kodria Troll letter be invite you Owusu Bempah as a distinguished guest. My brother, this guy is destroying our party and people don't fucking want to tell the truth. I'm getting tired of it. He has no balls. You know how you say, and now, Opa mo TikTok for you to your new face in so. Or Tina Bacono, now your executives in it, Owusu Bempah at 7. We had them, panic. Why wouldn't he feel say he's so untouchable? Why wouldn't he feel so big?
Felix, that loose way of dealing with such idiots, no.
Only Panakacho say, Baomia dear president na like Baomia de Debbie da. Baomia soon Mako, you know, now Baomia calling now say sorry. General Secretary at Troll letter man say as distinguished guest. Go do
2028. Obia Ghana ibi oboto aba ma MPP bia no enome nka no.
Onu na no me ne be ka no 2028 na meto no. O so be pa say ya say 2028 beto an meto. Nkwasi abra wo gbe wu kura ansa 2028 na du. Nkwasi abra wo gbe wu ansa 2028 na du. Anyway, Charlie, just forget. Please, let's go on.
The reason why we have to deal with him, no, Ghana, our understanding of religion, now, then believe no. Besides that, so be or yourself, okay, baby, no, okay, the man there, no main kawa, or put to fear in so many people. Obia, or what part in mood or cry now, but so or what to Abano, or kind of who's been back to Abba men, PPA, and no main kawa, or better than what to Abba.
You, Omontina dem na common Omontina dem na common kuam, Kojo, Omontina dem na dem kuam, away common kuam. Sister Vida and Patch 4 minutes, me uncle. MPP for na ebesa control at the company chona in the next 2 weeks on better letter at the company say social media for didn't attempt the party ni pacho please sister Vida me uncle 4 minutes all time no crack mama me nko na e Monday medina wache sister Vida oh me uncle Obapa Vida me uncle na me ntumi sorry so ayan sa abu na akoti afa so na no so akofa asemo aba yanko sister Vida unio. Okay, akwesi yanko sister Vida ba na
Okay. Brother Felix Amendasi.
Yanko akwesi. Cecilia Nyako for when you time free me page ni so. Cecilia Nyako for kwasia fe free me page ni so. Why? For 9 na left no fe free me kwasia page ni so. If what also been passed is true, I fucking go and lick his ass. Continue through. Get the fuck off my page. About phone. What draws ya uncle why? One phone. Let me block this idiot. Asia. Abuaka. What Usu Bempa is saying is true. Uni ne true. Ose ene ye true. Akwesiko. Omunkocha Kevin Taylor first. Kevin Taylor ne din kind di chief imam ne sebi any Prophet Muhammad atem. Oni nkan kon why omunkocha ni ti. Pasiafo.
So when we start to squad
BNC don't mean you'll be a fucking. No. No, Kwesi. No.
So when Jim would be back to the brother, or back to us if you had to go for sick and would Jimmy Papa, so listen,
Meda sister Vida, now 2010. Now 2010. Time and for front of me, Mama Brian knew. She screened this.
You I will share for me that will be BRC. Now, maybe a mechanism. Sa original executive Sabana Yababeto. Let's be the delegate said. Mumma Menina Ho, Namon to Abano massively, and Fama or more winning set or Butra, Yabra Mahamad Baumia, one to Abano and Fama Sanko, forming rather. Now, what sabotage or one person obey your president. When you are winning a special Ashanti region, Miss Rama Ashanti region delegate. Woman, when in a home, not but I want to be bam, and from my year up, not Henry Coco. If you say, or no one, I am Nimsa, why you new tower, or no sooner you Nimsa, Yabra Mahamad Bawamia, and Dana Kumaso, MPP party, Dana Kumaso, our Ashanti region, all she said, Ashanti region, ever say I found it to my Afra, or new fashion piano, than a fashion our one MPP. Send me a MPP day, about power, and one year of say a person Ashanti region funded to my papa, Miss Ramo, Montuma Bafu, Namon Famano, Namon fashion for an hour more, this hour more time. Yabra, Mahamad Baumia, Wamu, Ayanisa, Mahamad Baumia, and your presidency. Number of candidates are not power, share that cash of neutral, so candidates still more than ever. And one thing is Ramo, some MPP power 2028. Ashanti region, MPP, Ashanti region, baby. Say it to me, we cancel a lot of regions. And to Miss Ramo, Nipa or Betty, I'm Ashanti region, or one year, Henry Papa, now Miss Ramo said, US branch, they are all kind, Danny or Coco entries.
Danny.
MPP and power. Miss Ramo, MPP says, young before, or looking at what they no spirit in the world. No MPP won't draw, no MPP, I'll throw on any. Some performing your power, you want more floating or whatever. No, I would play your papa. Dr. Mahamad Baumia, no more so Kumano. One trap on my sound of way. A buff one cassa, one to mom and a sound of one to them. Why? Not MPP, young fire and two upon fra. Not me a popular region. Miss Ramo, one kaya upon yet.
Number one. No size. No size. No size. Danakuma, so yes. Yes.
Fashion and no one person Yabra Mahamad president. No one did you see cat? I will end this for her. I will this kind of papa. I yes, Yasika. I am penny that Yaman penny Mahama. I mean, I'm powerful now. Poor Papa, Musika, and Yaban, prayer, DMB. I say, I want to saw what is the kind of I want to see kind of number one job. I don't got the right place. I want to miss some delegate. In the home, na some perform and say, yeah, Kokofu, Danny, Opoku Anchi, USA brand, and my young
Medase Savida Medase pa abronya de no competition. Omo mo beni na yewura. Ba ko kran wini. Ba ko kran wini. O choice out to ye no so ni na correct. Ye kan na wo kai. Ye pe organizer o. Ye pe organizer o. Ye pe organizer enye DJ. Ye pe organizer enye di okuta mic. Titus Glover na echo. Titus Glover na echo. Titus Glover na echo. Titus Glover na Oye labi Vera. Ni epian kosa. This time we need people who will work. But I say, Onasa John Boy do there. He's already won. Why? One away echo contest John Boy do. There do Marcus. There do John Boy do sit in one or so no call. Why? Kila afu e ni bra bere no ya me ya de eyi bi o say o ma ko fa afoko num ni na de o mo be fra no e de na ho mo oni pa ni bra bere no ya ni bra bere no. Anyways, Ode 4 minutes yanko na me sorry so Ode can say we are YouTube, we will close here and then we will That's it. Easy choice. Good. Owini. Oh. I don't want to hear call. Daddy. Yes. Boom. Debbie. Boom one kasa. Doctor, we do we need big time. Sir? Yes. Sir. Yeah. Why are there pa Professor Mark, me pacho fire kwe. My kakrana yentu aso.
Good evening.
Evening, boss.
I'm a bit sober because of baby.
Okay.
I think Papa Uncle Duncan was young bumpy. I'll take a car.
Man can't trust about them. Marcus. Marcus, man can't trust Papa no about them. Okay, Okoye, Mala, Mu, Ta, and I command. Who's that? Some make an anomaly I grow the media and the empire, but one can somewhat in the Masum. Aha. We are la. Hey! Hey, Papa, I pay we pound. There's already any time when Uncle Pondi has a messing in Subiano or the Kumo, who are near the other. I don't. Aqua Perry. I'm like, Tessa. I'm like, you can't hear the nano. We, Sam no Kumo, Taba, Rio, Duncan, Taba, we. Just a one no, we now, we not Janajun, Taba, why?
In the 13th century,
Okay.
He first identified Africans, I mean poor people, when he said religion is the opium of the masses. So he identified that Ikrobia Sabi one tumpono and he identified Africa, Latin America. Can't develop.
Yeah.
Because in fact, when I was a child, we are highly religious, so I was a bit confused. Then there's another African scholar. He's called Professor Mbiti. I think he's from Senegal, either Senegal or Egypt. I'm not saying. Also, the African is incurably religious. Yes.
That's a religion where the little mama and you
the African is incurably religious. That is Joshua Maponga. Joshua Maponga was training as Sofo of Zimbabwe.
Okay.
Was training as Sofo. Because he realized that religion is destroying humanity. Now, he wanted to draw the dichotomy between Muslims and Christians. And also, one observation is that even when it comes to the Muslims, they're a bit liberal or moderate. They remove their sandals just to go and sit there. But when it comes to the Christian, they don't just remove this thing. They go in with the sandals, but they leave their brains behind. That was Joshua Maponga for you.
I like.
At a point in time, Reverend Dr. Konfudamo,
yes,
he was trained as a Roman Catholic priest.
Yeah.
But also, I didn't know baby, all of these things on board.
Or your vanity.
Yeah. It's as American there. The fight against this group of people, or your personal attack, as
we might look at it. Yes.
Yeah. It's NPP must have a strategy.
Okay.
I don't want to mark simply is that we also have pro-NPP pastors. We should encourage them to
speak out. Yes.
Yes, some of these people and put them on the chopping table so that
I like that.
The party can take a decisive action by issuing a moderate letter to prick their conscience on why it will be extremely decent and in the favor of the Lord for so-called men of God to do what has been assigned to them by God rather than to come into politics.
Sir.
Then the pastors can then deal with them. Now, whatever headquarters I am see,
all right.
So I'm sure another professor, also Africans, people are studying, also seek epistemic freedom. And yeah, I see. Seek ye the kingdom of God first. Another professor, okay, seek ye epistemic freedom. You see at the first.
Makes more sense, of course.
Yeah, because it is the more we learn that will liberate us from these shackles of ignorance.
Yeah.
Senya them not here. Eboko chapel dem. Duncan Williams. Now professors will more.
Sure, doctors.
Yeah, but Maya, you're going there. They have left the plane behind
Outside, and they came in with their shoes.
Yeah. You know, I don't know, I don't know.
Okay.
We are not saying religion, and then Yami Woko,
Ah.
a soft and then put a professor. Now, Asia, we are seeing professor Numpono or a Greek, maybe or physics, until you know the impact of mercury, chemistry on the land. Not that Williams that we are under a spell. It is also Jawadi Shanwana Bompeno. It is quite straining. Oh, yeah, take a kind of. Now, I am a professor in the Bossa Room, but you come in now, what I said I will pay you. The last one is that another professor identified that in Africa, the first class students like Dr. Baumia, they go into banking industry. That's why Dr. Baumia was the Bank of Ghana head. Second class, as a first class, they go into academia. So they learn. School, I want to wear sharp. They go into academia. Second class, the banking those. And a third class in Africa. In the politics. Now, politics. Sami Jim Fumana didn't pass and tell him I don't know why politics. No, Mr. Mahama Kahu. Now, Uncle said in Katsiaka, one way politics. No more, who will be there. One coast they tend to become pastors. Now, my going there. Here we are. Then we follow those on the bottom on the pastors because we can't say
then we follow.
It's I don't know. Okay. A mass member kind of woman party in my
okay.
We should not sleep because we cannot countenance or discount their influence on the people.
Okay.
What's starting already? Some party and showna. And you said something. Don't know a friend, papa.
Yeah, ba.
Sister Linda Nyamuta, it goes deeper than you think. A friend, Central Regional, communication director of
Poyando.
You know, be defending what the man.
Yeah, I here. Yeah.
You know, when you reason why upon you reason why the matter because you're paying for no, they still have their hands in his mouth.
Yeah.
Into no, yeah, now I am not it. I'm paying for no, they know Yama when you know one tea. That is why he's doing that.
All right.
Let's tread cautious.
Okay.
Medasi
Palms, Marcus. Odolinda. Baby girl. Wow. Media casa de uncle baby girl. Jano cry. Oko yo de kusian bro for amado.
Mistake 2023, 2024. Yesterday, it was so slow. That's what I'm money now. Oh my God, MPP. And MPP is here on my gun.
Sabe Pepe.
It's yes, no, the patrol will be in the nature of a share man. What would you? Your personality form as you may be an example what we did 2028. ye ya meme no mo kwa ko ye enye na bia ye peja ba do meme bia yesra mo eti mo to a yesra ma se Asante region no ma mo remfi ye ba che ba ko kosu
correct
mo die ni yansa oduro ade didi wo ko anim no asha abona dimu ma bio
sir
na me ka ja me ami kuru me do ma de nyina Mr. Bronye
yes
I prepare na ma wie ye bra e kwati apono muti yoko ho no won de be yituma ho ti pa cha wo yesra mo fue bi kuru mo pro fo yesra mo mama mo wura mfi me kum na wa bre
yo
abronya bre wan
papa
bia don't mani ma ha be do ne ya ayi to bi twinisi eti yesra mo mama mani na wa na o ma ye o mo ka bi fo na mo ku ye mo nyi o mo ntu mu fo yesra mo e fo no munyi o ana mani na mo mo sa o bachi na me di ma rusi akwata no me penta ba ko de na ba bi atwe no ka ti o usu bempa and this the before obi afa na for so mo usu bempa ye jari no ye no what to say the bay ye na ti ni no fi na ti ni mo no bi se bi ni ka o se wo to mi o na ni pro de na pro de ni no oba ta ne cha afa ba ko so usu bempa ti bi no oba ta ne cha afa ba ko me ti ni nya na pa si akika no ya to ka de mu no amon fo men fu no what will be for na bi ja ba da no we dey share wo ka Alexander public don for usu bempa ti e fi am sam Nti wo ya no se patra di ko no de wo nkwe wo ko ji sika na de ba so ato ba bi ya mo na se mi ya na usu bempa ani me na mo video no ya me je wo wa ya ti ka se ya na kwa so mo fo mo fi tete mu wa si am pa fo a ya mo ni sika quick money eti onyanko pon de ni Ghana o man gbade ni ye ti ni ye ene mo na mo poto mo so mo na mo selfishness interest ti di o man de kwa ko hwe ase pon sam fo na ma yi pon sam pani so ma ha o man Ghana adwene ene o so be pete wa say obi abato abama MPP bia na to me na ne kwasi afo no bibini na me nu no so obo bibini na o ma ba ji so ye o ko fie so apa ko da kom o ko fie apa ko da ko so ba pa ko ji sta o do ma na ho no o fa fa ka ni ma o
David
o ma sika bia so ni di o de ni sika do e ti na ko so fo sa ko so ku company fo en to ko wo yi try ni na o mo di so je chi ni mpaibo ni studio try ko so ku for that this and dress that one I pass ye tika die and I ko so ku for bi mu de look at the
David
forget na e ku bia to ye dada no me no forget na mo so be pa ye na me chia mo ka be ma o na aka jabo ya ni chia mo ba na mo twi for ba na wo nchen 2 months de pra ka wo se o apro so wo de mo ko a ka wo se ka mo bo me
eno anu amen amen
se na ba yi na no ma na nu ti awoda ba o mi na ba bi ka na ti awoda so pa se to mi na me de ma ni sha na me sha no wo pa se wo ka tu fo ba de be chia wo ka yi to fe wa ti to ba yi kwasi asa ba wo so ba mba yi to fe ti na to na ya sa na so no
Medase pa why are the baby girl IQ hold on YouTube you know we are not using the premium I reckon say I'm say I'm person mutie more but I have to end it here and the crowd here you know app na my 3 hours 18 minutes e wo monkwamo side so I think I will end a hand now Sam Davis, it's been a long time. Your brother has been here 6 years now. Mona mo decide yes mobeko but mo amoko ye na momra na yenye adwuma mbom why Same momra na yenye adwuma mbom nyame nshira mo ni na nyame adoma Wednesday ye beto aso part 2 of a year Asante Beko any MPP for NDC for penifo a scandal I wo US o mudin abem no ye bedi ho nkomo nyame ntena no nkyerɛ mo na onye mo ni na akese bye bye IQ the patch